What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please do me a favor if you rock with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn those notifications on. We appreciate you. Salute.
Tell them stop playing with my name, little bitch. I been in the coffee, hoes getting rich. Ride around with them soldiers and you know they never miss. No, they never miss. No, they never miss. Tell them stop playing with my name, little bitch. I been in the cut, just minding my own business. If they want a problem, then I'm down for that.
Somebody that I feel like is doper than everybody. Look, let's start this goddamn show up. Sauce Walka, I was like, I hit you up the other day. I'm like, might as well call him Sleepwalker. Cause you be up in them late hours.
I'm always
vamping.
I don't never sleep.
Yeah, you the real version of vamp. You know, for me,
You sleep when
to
it's
keep it
over
a stack, that's how I live. I just be in the crib. You know what I'm saying? But it really is how I live. But I gotta be thinking about my producers and my co-hosts, and I'm like, damn, I can't. Everybody ain't.
Yeah, nah. I think about the terrain of the universe and how much more land I gotta conquer and see, and expand. And it's so much to do over here in the American streets and the ghettos of America. Like so many different people and places that I gotta meet, touch, inspire, conspire with. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can't put too much rest in when you really trying to share the blessings.
You know what I've been noticing about, see what I was telling Sauce, like I fuck with Sauce. Like real deal, I fuck with Sauce. So most of the times if I'm trying to set up a show, I know like the show's gonna happen that night. With Sauce, I'm cool with it. Like it'll happen this week. That's kind of how I hit them up. We're gonna do a show with Sauce this week. And then he starts going on the internet, going viral as fuck. And I hit him up like, what are you doing? You're like, you're ruining all the content. What are you doing over there? You're talking about everything. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's show them how this algorithm shit really works. You know what I'm saying? So we go online and we see this famous debate that I've been seeing like damn near everywhere. Mm-hmm. Right? It seems like this shit'll pop up every year and people don't understand it. I had Jen Lee up here. Mm-hmm. And when Jen Lee's a white boy, that be saying nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's got its issues. And the one thing I said to him was, the one thing we all know, as anybody that's ever been in any hood, ever, there's always one white boy. You know what I mean? That you're cool with. Like he could say it, you're cool with it. You don't. It doesn't bother you.
But see, up under the unwritten rules of just like black heritage and hood shit, a white boy or a white person not supposed to say the N-word under no circumstance. But Hispanics and brown people a little bit, depending on what city, what state, what area you're born in, then it's more acceptable or it's common. But like in reality, if you talking like, it's really like an East Coast versus the West Coast and the South type of thing, or the Deep South, because if you in New York, every Puerto Rican, every Colombian, any type of Hispanic that you could think of in New York is saying nigga, or saying, I don't know, saying the N-word is stupid to me, so nigga, they say nigga, and all of them saying nigga, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then you got, when you come to Texas, it's like everybody in Texas, we grew up all together as one, towards like, we use Hispanic lingo, we say Spanish shit, they say nigga shit, like, we grew up fighting each other, but it's not like in a hatred, like we grew up, like my whole life I've seen niggas with black, I've seen Mexican niggas I grew up with, like my essays, my partners with black girlfriends their whole life. Then same thing, I got black partners from Houston that's had Hispanic girls, Hispanic children, and you know what I'm saying, been around that their whole life. And like, it's shit just different in Houston. Like we don't have that in Texas, period. We don't have that, like, we don't have that black and brown separation. Like even in the penitentiary system, like the jail system, is probably about the most segregation you're gonna see between blacks and Hispanics in Texas, and it's still it's not like motherfuckers just don't never like motherfuckers, like we
Yeah, it's like y'all don't.
it's cause
they
like it's like even with the politics, like you'll have certain Mexicans that's just like you ain't it's certain essays like you ain't supposed to sit at the black table. Well, you got certain essays that's gonna book that shit and be like, nigga, fuck y'all, I'm gonna sit at the black table, go fuck with my niggas, eat food,
Exactly,
come back, fight y'all try to jump me, or I might have enough respect where you're not gonna do that. You have certain Mexicans essays that in the free world they was Bloods and Crips. So now when they go to the penitentiary, the Sereños or the Tango Blast or like, you know what I'm saying, different Hispanic, and when they super powerful, like they got a lot of power down there, like, you know what I'm saying? But you have certain essays that's like, nigga, regardless of all of that, that's cool, whatever, nigga, y'all gonna have to kill me or I'm gonna fight about this blood, this B or this C, because that's what I really was in the free world, and I'm not gonna go back to the world something that I wasn't before I went. Even if I fuck with y'all, I love my Hispanic heritage and all of that shit, and that's a part of me as well. But at the end of the day, that don't mean that I gotta completely betray who I was in the free world just because I'm in the penitentiary right now. But then you got people who just, nigga, they all the way blessed and they all the way Hispanic, they all the way with their people, but they still got, we still all one, regardless of whatever the little rules and, you know what I'm saying, how we gotta organize certain shit when they get like that, niggas still, especially outside of jail. Outside of jail, like it's like very, yeah, it's a difference between the two, but it ain't a difference between the two, you know what I'm saying, in reality, like in Texas, you know what I'm saying. Now as far as when you talk about like white people or Caucasian person, like you gotta be a special type of white boy. That, you know what I'm saying? And I'm facts, like I give it to Jen Lee. Like I know Jen Lee. I fuck with him. He from Killeen, Texas, Dallas, Texas area. I met him in Killeen, working at he was doing security for a black club and a bunch of black people, you know what I'm saying, that had this club in Killeen and shit like that. And it was like he was the only black person there. I mean, he was the only white person there. And this is like in the middle of the like boondocks country or like black folk Texas shit. So this like they overly headstrong with just heritage, history, racism, fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like people in the outskirts, the country areas of Texas were affected by racism and shit like that the most. Like if you from a bigger city in Texas, like Houston, Austin, Dallas, I don't know about San Antonio but even still, because I can't, yes, even San Antonio, because I got a bunch of black partners from San Antonio that grew up around, San Antonio is a predominantly Hispanic state, and a city in Texas. And it's still a lot of niggas that grew up out of there, and I don't have no niggas that's from, it's like Sticks, Peru out there, like, you know what I'm saying? It's different neighborhoods out there. I've never heard them niggas come to me and be like, man, I hate the Mexican niggas in free world. We don't fuck with them niggas. They might be like, yeah, when we get down there to jail, you know what I'm saying, that's when the politics and the separation and, you know what I'm saying, certain hatred and shit be going on. Because in jail, nigga, everybody testosterone, everybody, you know what I'm saying, in survival mode, or they putting on the show for the next nigga, or they, you know what I'm saying, just doing the most to try to fit in and make it home. Some niggas doing that because that's just how they is and that's who they are. They just naturally fucked up and throw it off in the head. But as far as Jen Lee, it's like, I don't necessarily condone any white person in the world feeling like they could say the N-word, because it's a difference between being white and being Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between being a person of color, period. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're, at the end of the day, every race to us derives from black. Like it all started from the motherland, Africa, all that other shit. When you want to get down to the history, and the
Afro Latino.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm an Afro Latino. Got it from them. My daddy and my mom, my dad and my grandparents from my father's side is from the Sable, Honduras.
Yeah, my old boy's from Panama, so I know about the Afro Latino.
Yeah. My people, my father's side of the family is immigrants. My mama from Chicago. My mama just 100% nigga, black person, black American, African American, so shit. But my dad grew up in America. I think my dad was born in America too. My dad was born in America, grew up in America, but like his older siblings, my uncles and aunties, they was born in like Honduras and shit. But that's besides the fact though. I feel like I can't necessarily say like I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Like I'm just the type of person like, it's so much realer shit. I give a fuck to a certain degree. Like, I'm not finna just let any old white boys just say nigga for the enjoyment or they just to, you know what I'm saying? No. But if I know this nigga got friends with us that done died, passed away, you done risked your life, you exiled from your family. Like, it's the same difference. But see, it's not the same. It's the same difference, but it's the same indifference as well. If you say like a woman in a relationship with a black man, a woman in a relationship with a black man, or a woman, a white woman that's around black males and shit like that, she should never say the word nigga up under no circumstance, period. Yeah. There's no point and no reason ever for you to even feel comfortable in no way to say perform to be using that word. That's not, you know what I'm saying, that's not even for, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's the masculinity, pain, suffering, death, all the stuff that come behind that word, that ain't for a woman. It's not ladylike, period. No woman should be saying that shit. That's why it be pissing me off when people just try to be judgmental on the word, period, because if you gonna police the word, then police the word. That's how type of nigga I am. I feel like if a motherfucker feel a certain type of way about any person that's not of like black descent or brown skin, saying, or not, because they saying anybody that ain't black, period. So like, y'all gonna slap every Hispanic person and say nigga? Like,
I think that was the crazy shit about the OT clip though, because
but saying that's what's fucked me up is that I ain't even know OT said that shit. I ain't even know.
You ain't even see that before? That
on Bloods, I never seen it. I didn't know nothing about that. I was just saying what I said because. So
let me put it in perspective for the people then.
Yeah, right?
I
Mexican
didn't know
that.
OT did the podcast. Yeah. They asked him about, the use of the N-word. Mm-hmm. And he kept it G. You know what I'm saying? I know you fuck with him too. And he said, he was like, he's like, damn, it's hard to explain because there's no men in the room. And he goes, oh, there goes one. And he goes, what are you gonna do about it?
See, that's the thing about it. See, that's when the levels change at. See, if a nigga if somebody confronts me and be like, saying it like, nigga, I said nigga, so what you gonna do about it? Now you trying to use it in an aggressive form, like you're punking me, or like you have the power of determination over this word to where you can freely use it up under your scale without us being acceptive of that. Right. That's what a narrative changed. And a real nigga is gonna put you in your place like that. But at the end of the day, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the room for that, and there probably wasn't no other real niggas in the room to be like, hold on, nah, nigga, you can't do that like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You use nigga in the way to use nigga because we are my nigga, because guess what? Just because you my nigga, I'll fight you because you my nigga. And then we good after. We'll look at that. That's the point of squabbling. That's the point of masculinity. That's the point of being a man. That's cool. Like how you say, because guess what? The same way how OT's saying that, that's my little brother, that's my nigga. Yep. But guess what? I say Vato, S.A., Wade, and whatever else under the sun. I feel the same way how he feel as well. But I'm going to use it always in the form of love. But at the same time, if a nigga call me out or somebody call me out about that, hold on, you can't say Vato with the whoop, and the nigga want to look at me behind that, I'm going to squabble you. We going to live and fight and die, whatever. Live, fight, die, whatever it is, that's what we going to do, because that's what it is to be a warrior. That's what it is to be a man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's why I said when I was previously speaking, for a white boy or somebody that's not black to be able to use the word nigga, you have had to go through niggas' pain with niggas. If you have not went through niggas' pain and suffering with niggas and went through the profile, because that's what you got to understand. Whenever you choose, whether it's, like I said, it's different for a woman, but a woman experiencing when you have a child, like when a white woman has a child with a black person, that child is not white no more to society. That child is black. So yeah, the things that you used to get privilege of, your child is gonna put you in a position where you're gonna experience, oh damn, my child is a nigga. Oh damn, like what the shit that I used to get privilege of because you just see me and pull me over, or just see me in the regular, the woman that I am before you know the type of men that I like and the child that I have a certain privilege. But then in reality, the people that know this woman, her family, loved ones, friends, if they not also on that same frequency that she on, then she's been exiled. She's treated a certain type of way by the people that know her. Her child is treated a certain type of way by the people that naturally know her, but unless she has a loving family that's accepting of that. But when you get outside of your safety zone or your village, and something happens to your child, or your child go through experience, or you go through experience trying to protect your child, or your child, it ain't got to be police. It can be getting jumped, robbed, fight, shot on accident, just nigga shit. and then you, oh damn, realize, okay, yeah, this would come behind being black. That's why they say everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga.
Yeah.
That's the point that make me have respect and understanding for someone who is.
They've been through it. They've been there.
Nigga, you been, you know what I'm saying? I know you from the same trap, same dope hoes, same struggle. We fucking the same hoes, same, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting shit from you, you getting shit from me. Like, we hustling together. We, you know what I'm saying?
I've been through that. I've been through that lifestyle, and I still decided to give up the word just because I'm like,
and that's okay too though. Because, but like I said, it's also about where you born and raised.
Buffalo, New York.
Okay, so you from Buffalo. You from upstate New York.
Yeah,
Buffalo,
Western New York. I was out there with Conway and Benny.
That's what I'm saying. That's a whole different understanding of life and demographic than New York City, New York.
Yeah.
NYC, New York is 50-50. Niggas, Hispanic. That is the entire culture of New York as far as like urban, what we love, what we know. Big Pun, motherfucking me, Fat Joe, I mean not Remy Ma, but Jennifer Lopez, whoever, you know what I'm saying?
They all say nigga.
They all say nigga. And they all been saying nigga our whole fucking life.
Yep.
And nobody ever gave a fuck until the internet started getting emotional and having their feelings involved.
And that's how I was telling Jimmy.
And that's the part that pissed me off. That's the part that made me like, that shit fake. Like, now, if motherfuckers was really running around this bitch, slapping every single Hispanic person, like, that's the thing. If I cared that much, see, okay, like, you got, like, okay, like in gang banging, it's a word that we don't like to be used. You know what I'm saying? It start with an S. I don't want to hear that word because I don't like that word. I don't want to hear that word being used in a sentence, period. I don't give a fuck if people that's watching this interview, they gonna know what I'm saying and they gonna say it in the comments on some lame bullshit, whatever. But just, or they gonna be like, they gonna feel what I'm saying, like, hell yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, nigga, if you saying a regular sentence and the person say the S word, and I'm not talking about the green S word, I'm talking about some blood shit. I'm talking about the national overly understood disrespectful word, universal. This is a universal disrespectful word to all of us, and it start with an S. You know what I'm saying? If I hear a person use this word in a regular sentence, I'm damn near gonna stop them. And, hey, bro, don't say that. Hold on, what? Why? What that mean? Why you saying that? What? Oh, nah, yeah, I don't like that word right there. That word, it offends me. Yeah. If you're not the person that's going to do that every single time that somebody is using that word that you feel is not appropriate to be use of the word, then shut up about that and that shit fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shut up about it. Now, I'm the type of nigga that I don't give a fuck about who use the word to a certain extent until they use it in hate and disrespect. Yeah. When a nigga if you use that word to hate and disrespect, for me, like I said, OT my little brother, I love OT to death. But if I was in the room in an interview, he wouldn't have said that like that. Because if he would have said that like that, you would have put me in a position where you're forcing my hand to respond to. That's like me calling you something out your name, or me saying that's like me saying that, you know what I'm saying, somebody is not this because of that. You know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's like me saying, oh, you can't be a Mexican Crip. I'm not gonna say that about my little nigga because you probably really done fought and earned your name in motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And what's that shit called? In Bay City where my nigga from, he didn't earn his name and like it's real niggas in Bay City. These is real street niggas that's around him. I went and shot videos in this nigga hood. I went to this nigga city out in the country. He stayed an hour and a half away from Houston, Texas. I went to where he's from, and the predominant people that I saw was black people. I didn't see that many Hispanics around him. I seen probably 3 or 4 Hispanic people that was in and out, but when I went and shot videos in his ghetto, went to his grandma's house, went to the corner store where he was raised up at, all of these Crips that was around him, that was showing him love and embracing him was all black. So it's kind of like, it's kind of weird to feel that somebody who actually grew up in that type of environment around nothing but niggas that's going to only address him and refer to him as nigga, him not saying nigga. Yeah. Now, when the lights on and the cameras on and you put in position like that, and you know what I'm saying, it's used people are trapping you to use it in a word in a form of disrespect or like you gotta have some type of humility and tenderness for the public and for the people that love you and your fans. And I could say that it just take, you know what I'm saying, with him because I got an album with this nigga. I got a full album project with Mexican. He from Texas. He's from my state. He from, like I said, an hour away from my city. He, you know what I'm saying, he's a part of the community of people that we all do music with. Nigga, D-Baby say nigga all the time. You feel me? But D-Baby is a real nigga that be around niggas all day. And Hispanics too, though. D-Baby really got a bunch of little Hispanics around him, though. There's little street niggas. But that's the whole point. That shit different where we come from. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who you is. If you using it in a form of hatred and disrespect, yes, it's supposed to get checked. Like anything gets to get checked. I can call you a bitch and like, that's my bitch. Oh, I love that. That's my hoe. I love that hoe. That's my hoe. Oh, that's my baby. And I mean that in the form of love. Man, hell nah, you nigga, you ain't gonna touch my brother, nigga. Got my who? Nigga got my hoe fucked up. Nigga, you touch my little brother, I'm gonna kill you about that hoe. Nigga, that's my brother. I'm gonna kill about that. That's my like we talk in that way. Or they be like, bitch, you tripping. Hey, bitch, come here, fool. Feel me? But then in the form of disrespect, you are a hoe. You a whore. You a 304. You a pussy ass nigga. You a bitch. You a pussy. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a different form of. You know what I'm saying? Now
you gotta understand it. Like if you obviously understand it, so
get it.
You get it. Like who's, and that's kind of the point I was leaving.
At the end of the day, my whole point about it is like with anything in life, when a motherfucker feel fucked up about some shit, squabble about it. That's why I feel. Also, again, that's why he said that. I ain't making no excuse for bro, but that's also why he said that. He like damn, and that's why he said I wish it would. It ain't no niggas in the room. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But niggas know like. Yeah, I
think he kind of felt pressed by it, like
yeah, and I can't be mad at that nigga for feeling like he got to defend himself.
Yeah, he just looked at her like, why she coming at me?
Why you even come? Why you? And I feel that 100%. Like nigga, you're fishing in this interview to make it
that's the shitty part about this game,
and that's the game. Just like you know what I'm saying, I could have did this shit right now and be like, no, I don't want to respond to this shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But then it's also like when you put a motherfucker in the spot and they respond, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, whatever come out. Whatever. I'm just like I said. I don't give a fuck. I can do whatever. Ain't like I say this shit with a huge ass high horse. Ain't nobody doing shit to me.
I mean that's kind of why I said it like I said it. Like usually I'll be like, yo,
you been down there with me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what's going down. Yeah. But I love little bro. I love everybody in Texas. Like you know what I'm saying. All my little niggas. And I feel like that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna address all of them niggas as niggas. Like. I'm not gonna meet a Hispanic dude in Texas and then or as wherever, and as I'm talking to him, I'm just be like, yeah, Vato away and bro or bro. I'm gonna say what I say. I'm gonna say splat. I'm gonna call you splat. If I fuck with you like that, like I fuck with you, I respect you. I got love for you. I want somebody. I want you to be around my community. I'm gonna call you splat blood. You know what I'm saying? And then it's another thing, nigga. It's Mexican bloods. It's real Booyah tribe. Like, it's real Mexican bloods from California. Fuck this from Houston and from everywhere else. And that's what I'm saying. You can't, even when it comes to gang banging, it's real Mexican bloods. It's real Mexican Crips. It's motherfucking me, like they got the, GD. Nigga, they got, nigga, the SDs. Nigga, nigga, and y'all know in the comments, nigga, they got SD, nigga, that's Spanish disciples in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? That's they be with GDs and be with folks and shit. You know what I'm saying? They got their own shit going down. They beef with that. Like, it's, nigga, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just, blood.
Yeah, hey, it's all over. Yeah.
Where I'm from, that's how I feel. That's why, again, like, we just from a place where, nigga, if you don't like a nigga, let's squabble over that shit then. Fuck it. Whatever we finna do, let's do it. Like, and that's why our attitude is like that. Cause I know so many other niggas. That's like a nigga trying to squabble me for fucking a Spanish bitch. Like, nigga, you can't have our Spanish girl at the school, nigga, cause she don't. Nigga, what? Nigga, I'm finna fuck this hoe. Nigga, you mad I'm fucking this Spanish bitch to come do something about this? You what you gonna do? Stop me from fucking this bitch? Yeah. That's like it's. But I feel it's racial slur. Ooh, I feel that, but that's not that particular word. If we're going to, like, my nigga, like the R word. You see how people make that R word?
Yeah, right. I know it.
You feel what I'm saying? They're gonna say, yeah, R. Don't nobody even want to use the R word in nothing because it's a horrible word, right?
Yeah.
So if it's horrible, nigga, then put it in the book of horrible shit and don't say it at all.
There you go.
If you go, that's just how I feel. Like, no, like how they made the rainbow word. Like, nigga, if you people scared to say the rainbow word now because you're scared of being.
Yeah, it's a terrible. It's wild because I love the goddamn word.
I'm gonna say you gonna make it say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much fun. So much fun jokes, fun comedy.
Don't push your seat all the way back, but unplug the phone.
Yeah, but it was so much fun jokes, comedy, and stuff back in the day about the that they would use the word, bro. That's this and
shit had nothing to do with gay people.
I ain't even gonna say it, but you heard me say it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. Like if and that takes black people as a leading force of that. Like we have to be the thriving leading force of that. And I'm not saying that these little complaints, they be like, well, where are they supposed to start now? Because the complaints that's the start. That's not the fucking start, bro. If you come on, Splat. If we're gonna be for real, niggas need to start undoing music, undoing. Exactly. You know how much shit we finna be undoing. That's what I'm saying. To take the word nigga out of you, spill me, or which we finna do? Is niggas finna only hang with niggas? Niggas better support niggas. Now they go back to the other shit I get to be talking about when we talk about the real systematic racism. All right,
so let's go into it. So this clip after Mexican OT shit, we see Sauce. So we didn't even know you didn't see the clip, but we seen that.
I knew nothing about.
So
I really
what
just
inspired you to speak on it? Was it something from Vlad or Adam? Is that how it happened? Or
nah,
was
it was a say cheese. Man, I really just dumb, high, rich, just really. I don't know how y'all was high weed, but I ain't been sipping drink. I've been out here in the gym. Just, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I seen you like at the boxer gym and shit.
I'm Afro Latino, you know what I'm saying? So that's one reason why I be feeling a certain type of way about this type of subject. I'm from Houston, Texas. I grew up with niggas my whole life. I grew up like fighting more niggas. Like I grew up in the type of environments where it's like you cannot, whatever race, if you are around us, you have to be violent to hang around. Like to even just go to the regular party, the regular, like to go get your Jordans from Sharpstown Mall, you have to be a violent person to be here on the weekend to pick up your Jordans because it's 60 different groups of niggas that's surrounding this mall, hiding in cars, waiting in hallways for you to walk out of the Champs or the Foot Locker with your Jordans to beat you up and take your Jordans. I grew up in the era where niggas was dying over Jordans on the regular, and this was constant news, where you died over riding on swangers. So then you got the wheels that poke out and shit. There wasn't Texas Wildwood and all that shit wasn't an available company. That wasn't just like, this was an old rim that was only
exclusive.
It was an exclusive amount of them, like a Bitcoin. It wasn't like a Forgiato that's constantly getting remade and new shit. Right. So at the end of the day, it was only a certain amount of us available. So if you a Mexican or a nigga riding on swingers, you got a certain level of respect or you got a certain target on your back. And that comes with fighting, shooting, stealing, robbing, killing. You know what I'm saying? Drink, the syrup, all of this shit that bring niggas together, niggas and essays together in Texas is shit that's like, we sip drink. Drink is a community drug, just like alcohol is. People drink alcohol, you get thousands of people in a group in a club over some stupid ass alcohol to get people drunk and smashing the walls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You probably get five people together for some cocaine, they gonna hide in the bathroom and do it, don't want nobody to know it. You got 30,000 people in the club just rejoicing with this liquor, this liquid cut together. It's the same thing with syrup. If we doing this in our state and our shit, we might be bull riding in the bull. Nigga, you go to a trail ride, it's gonna be Mexicans and niggas at the trail ride. It's gonna be everybody gonna be at the trail ride. You go to a motherfucking Mexican bull ride shit or chicken fight in Texas, you know what I'm saying? So when you grow up in that blend like that, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I would never say it's not a difference between the two, but it's like black and brown is one where I'm at. But I ain't, like I said, I responded to the shit that I responded to was of Say Cheese post. It was a girl, I don't even know the girl name. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? I was just whatever. Yeah. I'm just internet, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care to be politically correct. I just care to be what I am, what I believe type shit. Yeah. I really don't care.
So she was talking about the use of the word, right?
Yeah, she said,
I think that all stemmed from the Mexican OT.
And I didn't know. I didn't know.
So she was saying something about like...
She said, basically, if you're not black, don't use the N-word, period. And then I said, because of her fair skin complexion, it's not like you got different levels of light skin. You know what I'm saying? You got yellow, you got caramel, you got red bone, you got bright mix, like you down there white, pale. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to that certain shade, it'd be kind of like, if you ain't albino, it's like you for sure mixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shades of light skin that's like, okay, you obviously not mixed, or you know what I'm saying? You just, your parents got fair skin, but they both black, you know what I'm saying? But you not as dark as me, or this nigga's way darker than me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in England, they got names for all that shit. They have a whole caste system, and they call it half caste, quarter caste, eighth caste, all that shit.
It's a color palette.
Yeah.
So it's certain colors in that palette. There's like, if it's not the albino gene or the albino gene, however it's pronounced, because I've heard it's supposed to be pronounced for different ways. If it's not that gene, then the black person is obviously mixed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
So what did you say to her exactly?
I was like, she barely white like my kids. I'm saying this with identification of reality. Yeah. I call my son white blood. Like, just be fucking with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though he a little nigga, my son ain't Splash, but I'm forever gonna joke with him about being white too. But it's out of love, because I love that about my son as well. Just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I'm gonna put my bloodline on spread. You feel me? I'm gonna have an Asian baby, some pure black baby, it's all pure blood of me. Yeah. But it's like, I wanna, nigga, I'm spread my blood on the earth. You know what I'm saying? I want all different types of forms of Sauce Walkers. Feel me? Because that's the purpose of a man, is to create. You know what I'm saying? And fertilize and watch seeds.
I wish I could explain this better than my girl.
I'm just living like that. It's the point, like, it's not nothing to explain.
Like, I'm gonna stay out of this before some dollars get thrown at me.
I'm doing that shit. I'm Spanish baby, I'm white baby, mixed baby, black baby. That's me. Yeah. So like, that's why I'm different. Like, I don't, feel me? I feel how I feel about this shit. So yeah, when she said that, I said with identification first. Like, I'm not just shooting it out there in disrespect to you or all mixed people in the world. So like, they can't say nigga, because mixed people are more than, they can say nigga, they still black. And black is the way more powerful gene. I don't care what you mix black with. You drop black in any race in the world, that's a black baby. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just the genetics of Earth. It's just the science of man. We can't do nothing about that, brother. So that's why I be feeling like we already have a genetic advantage on Earth. You know what I'm saying? They're just with God universal giving Earth to melanin people. We have genetic blessings, right? So at the end of the day, if you know everybody is you know what I'm saying? Like, and we all get things from other races, because I hate when you start this subject, people get tender. People ask get
I'm
tender.
already thinking about how viral it is.
People ask get tender.
Sauce Walka says black is more powerful.
I mean, I'm not even saying that. I'm just speaking of, hey.
You are speaking real shit.
We all got things from each other. We all have genetic things that people like to get from other people.
I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of black in my blood. It is what it is.
But at the end of the day, it's like anything genetically like modified that a black person want, it probably didn't come to you, but it's on black people. But people just go buy straight hair, or they go buy context, change their eye colors. But in natural genetic format, a black person could come out with straight fucking hair. A black person could come out with curly blonde hair. A black person could come out with blue eyes, green eyes, black eyes, and be from two black parents. You know what I'm saying? We are the only race on Earth that can do all of that and still put out a black baby too. You can't put two white and get black. You can't put two Asian and get black. You can't put two and get the characteristics and the, like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck a black baby, just the characteristics of that other race. You can't get that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can get anything out of black. I don't know why it's like that, but that's not my business. Yeah. I'm not a fucking scientist. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm a dripologist. That's what I am. I'm a philosopher of sauce. But yeah,
I told him some important news in my life that I didn't share with the world yet. But he says congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. We got our own lingo. You feel me? So yeah, I said what I said, and basically what I said at the end, it pissed everybody. I was like, to say that Cause my thing was I was just going for Hispanic, but I didn't fucking know this nigga OT that said this wild shit and put me in the bum. But it's like whatever, like I don't give a fuck, whatever. Cause like I say, nigga, my little nigga Peso, that's my artist. He say nigga every day, and I'm gonna beat somebody up by Peso, whatever by Peso. So you know what I'm saying. But my nigga, the girl, I was like, what I said, I said to say that Spanish people can't say nigga is like saying black people can't eat tacos. And people felt like that was the dumbest analogy in the world or the dumbest comparison to say, how the fuck can you compare a taco to a racial slur? Again, where I'm from, in my experience and growth in life, most niggas are not even intelligent enough to know enough of the Hispanic vocabulary and dictionary to find a better suiting word to be disrespectful to Spanish people. So everything that I've ever heard people use to disrespect Hispanic people, if they are black, like black people don't say wetback. That's like some lame shit to them. They don't even want to say that. I've always heard niggas call Hispanic people out of disrespect a torta.
That's funny as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Word,
a torta, a taco, burrito, motherfucking, what did they say, beaner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit is
or
food.
Or the S word, yeah.
What S word?
The other one.
I don't know that. See, I don't know, so I can't speak on that. That ain't my culture. I don't know the S word. All the words I'm knowing is all food shit.
I hate this internet shit, right? It's almost like you can't say the fucking words.
So you can't say that shit?
I doubt it.
I don't.
Because YouTube will find it and be like...
I don't know the word.
I can spell it S-P-I-C-K. S-P-I-C or S-P-I-C-K?
See, I've never even heard that.
Yeah, they say that shit over here.
That's some.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is by region. I've never heard that, blood.
Yeah, no,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I've never heard that, blood. Just like they probably got their own shit. Like, okay, like in California, I've heard niggas be like, that's where the enemigos live at. But they'll say the enemigos is the black niggas and some Spanish people. Enemigo, like the enemies, but migos at the same time.
Shit.
Yeah,
but it'll be like the opposing hood of the set type shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes it'll just be the other hood and it's another black hood. And they still calling them the enemigos. So you feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit is like, bro, blood. Like, that's why I say in jail, it's way more respected and it means so much more because in jail, niggas is willing to live and die by however they feel about whatever the narrative is.
Right.
In reality, y'all people do that. They pick and choose. I don't like that. That's
what I was telling Julie. I was like,
that's like picking your fight or something, like, or picking your, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you're not gonna be fucked up about it when Tom said, don't be fucked up about it when Jerry said. Now, or if you a person that's gonna risk your life and go to jail, slap the fuck out of somebody, like there are words and there are terms of disrespect that if a person come at me with it, I'm willing to die over that. I'm willing to go to jail. I'm willing to not be free no more over this word or over this term or over the sentence.
Right.
Nigga, over the way that you just handled me or whatever you just said to me, I am willing to live, die, or kill over this subject.
But what you said in the clip was true too. You was like, you could call me a boy a certain way, and that'll be the same shit.
Feel me?
Yeah.
I'ma feel more disrespected about you using that term as the boy. Like, nigga, what boy? Who your boy? Who daddy you think you is? You feel what I'm saying?
One of them ones.
That shit damn near hit harder than a bitch, cause I know I'm not a bitch. I know I'm not a hoe. You trying to call me a little boy when I'm a man?
Yeah. And I got all type of racial shit with it.
And but yes, you know the whole racial slave story. Come on now. That I'm from Texas. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I use that. That's why I identify with that first. Feel what I'm saying? Motherfucker, if you in the penitentiary with them slave guards down there, them old white guards been down there 45 years, 30 years, been at this same motherfucker penitentiary unit. He was 19 years old when he first got the job. This nigga since Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali was boxing. This nigga was up here telling niggas to go in the yard and cut hay and motherfucking pull weeds out the motherfucking grass and plant vegetables and don't kill the snakes that's in the grass. Let it bite you. You kill that snake, that's a free word case. That's a major case.
Damn.
That's a case. If you kill a
Boy.
killer and a boy,
Yeah,
you run past that gun line, you getting shot, boy.
Yeah, that's a word that
Spill what I'm saying?
as a man in general, it'll offend you.
But now
So then
imagine
you
being a black man.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like
And
intensified.
then at the same time, like it spill me like it's so much like people even you even got like the dude from New York, what's my nigga name from New York? Splat, he just made that song, I'm the Real Playboy Max.
Who?
He got the song Favio.
Oh, okay,
Favio got the song with the little white boy rapper, and they was playing with the word nigga in the video.
I don't even know.
The white boy was
rapper
like,
is.
some you, and then the 5-year-old grabbed his mouth and said niggas for him, and then let him rap. You feel me? If a nigga playing with the white boy like that in the studio in front of the whole world, you don't think they playing in the background with nobody looking? That's like in motherfucking jail when like niggas playing, y'all playing the Mexican games because Mexicans play gay games in jail. Like them niggas play hard, like be playing though. They be gangster than the motherfucker, ain't even on it, but they just playing, like just getting on each other's nerves in jail. We ain't got nothing else to do. Put a nigga pants down in front of everybody and pour water on them, just dumb shit, slap, just whatever.
Yeah.
Feel me? And now, it's so many different terms that's used in Texas in the South period that nigga just, you feel me? So it's like, that shit be watered down to me, like, unless you gonna, like, nigga, go be Superman, go be Blade, like, nigga, be Superman.
Go be Blade.
That's how I feel about this shit.
So
But like I said, I say this again 1,000,000 times. If anybody on earth use any word of that nature, I don't fuck with nigger. Like not I'm saying that because that's the word right there with the ER.
Yeah, the whole
when
video
you put that
now.
now you gotta take that out. But that's what you just when you use that ER on there, that's when it's like, all right, you just using it in the contents of disrespect. Or you just trying to disrespect me, period. Nigga, I'ma show you.
Yeah, I've been called that a lot of times in my life.
Cause you look you look like, you know how many light skinned niggas look like you? You know how many light skinned niggas that just got this mix that look exactly like you, nigga? You cannot tell a difference between y'all and them.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, right, like, is if I could feel that anger when it's said to me, as a kid, I knew that always. Like, imagine my neighbor, how he feels, you know what I mean? Because I lived in a predominantly black neighborhood. We were the only Hispanics in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, it always, the school I went to was MLK. You know what I mean? So I learned all about King in
Houston. And like, I'm a person, like, I've experienced racism so much in my life being from Texas firsthand, racial profiling because of the way I dress, tats, sagging, bandanas, my criminal history, police brutality, all of that shit. But guess what? That shit is a fucking a smidget, fragment, blemish of a percentage compared to what I experienced amongst my own race. The fights, the shootings, the shootouts, the robberies, the deaths, the stealing, the betrayal, the lies, the deceit.
Yeah.
Nigga, like, I love my people, I love myself, I love my kind, but I also understand how much niggas love to hate the next nigga. Yeah. But when
you gotta be enlightened to know that
like
shit.
to understand it.
To just speak on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's like it's only a few people that can really shed light to it and then try to preach to let everybody else know, like,
because everybody
this ain't the way
fit
right now.
in.
We can't be talking shit and we're still killing each other. Like, to this extent, we can't be talking shit and we're still hating on each other to this extent. We can do better than that.
And that's what I'm saying. What I would say is, like, because I know what people gonna, like, I always try to use is like, they'll try to say that we not the only people that hurt each other. We not the only people that do shit to each other. Yeah, you're right. Every race do shit to each other and hurt each other to a certain extent. But we the only people that hurt each other for senseless shit that has no purpose, no value, no meaning, no gain, no end result, no growth of change. This is not about no political war standpoints, nothing. You will never see an Asian man go knock off kill another Asian man because I don't like the way that he's dressed in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to have more than what I have next to me.
Yeah, because he dissed me in GTA.
Because he called me out, because he bumped into me in the store. Fuck all that other shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't see it on an everyday occasion as much. You see, like, how we see these, like, I understand it's our culture, but that's the stupid shit of our culture. Like, motherfuckers will go slay us and we slay each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen a video on internet where a white man seen another white man in the store and he pull a gun out of his holster and rob him or take his gun or shoot him because the white man trying to take his gun back. That shit that niggas do to niggas or niggas do to other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we do so much senseless, pointless shit to each other and brag about it. Like, anything I've ever been through in life, I've never done nothing that wasn't for a righteous reason.
Yeah.
Like, it's always got to be out of righteousness because I believe in the karma of the universe. I believe it, you know what I'm saying? It's something in this universe to answer for some of the decisions that we make in this world, and I feel that I would never do nothing without honorable, righteous decision making. It's not for my own personal emotions and feelings. This is about
real shit.
The real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But you know, people just do shit to be doing it. And
that's how this whole fucking world works, though. And it's sad. Me and him were just having a conversation outside, and we're talking about how all these other countries and they set themselves up, right? Like, I've been to Israel. And when I was in Israel, the one thing I noticed, I'm like, damn, the way they stick together, I know, like, they got a program where if somebody from here, right, like a Jewish person from America goes on a vacation, their house is up for use from anybody that's flying in from Israel. They could stay in the house, they could use your whip, they could eat your food, they could sleep in your bed, like, all of it's fucking normal. And I'm like, damn, the way they support each other is why they be on that type of time. You know what I mean? Because they got that bond with each other. If only blacks and Hispanic, if we cared about each other that much to hold each other down, we'd be in a better spot right now for sure.
We'd be in a better spot astronomically as a whole. But again, like I said, it's just so stupid to me. Idiot. It's just like the level of how we have all the coincidental same interests to the capacity that we have, like the styles of cars, the styles of music, the styles of women, like, you know what I'm saying, like voluptuous women, this and that, body types, you know what I'm saying, food preferences. Like, it's so much shit that black people and Spanish people are such alike. Like, for whether it's the Nike Cortezes to Nike Air Force Ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so easy to, you got niggas in soccer, you got Hispanics in football and basketball. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna tell you this about Sauce, right?
Like,
He's got the shit like perfectly mapped the fuck out.
Because
when I went to Splash House, right?
shit.
We were at Splash House and then we were outside at the bowling alley, and he's seeing these bitches walk by, these women walk by, these females walk by, however they want to say it. And he's like, I could tell that this one right here, the way she's shaped, the way she looks, that's for the white boys.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's like, that one brings the white boys to town. You know what I'm saying? But like the way he broke everyone down, I was dying laughing just because it is real. Like, that's how that shit works. Everybody's got their own little flavor.
It's reality, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I just feel like the whole race card shit dumb to me. It has its importance, and you cannot, like, history is just so fucked. I just feel like it's more important shit to be focused on, like the present and the future.
How did Adam 22 get into that conversation? He said something to you, or how did that end up happening?
Oh, Adam 22 just made a response to what I said and said it was, he said some shit like, no hard feelings, Sauce. I usually agree with you on stuff, but this one was stupid that you said. Like, he was just riding the bandwagon up. Maybe that could have been his organic opinion. I don't care. I just still told him, Adam, shut up, you a peon, bro. You're like, you a hoe. Like, I fuck, like, what is the word to use? I see the benefit in your platform for hip hop just by it existing. You know what I'm saying? But I also know the level of exploitation and puppetry that you do with people and shit like that. And I know how, like, that's what I'm saying. I fuck with white people so much that I know the kinds that's like really fuck with niggas and fuck with black people for real, or the kind that I'm a fan of what you guys do. I love what you guys do, but I would never really do what you guys do or understand why you guys do it. But if I can make some money off that,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm all in, and I'll fake it till I make it, especially if some of you dumb motherfuckers will protect me for a little while. Like, I know that type too.
Yeah, they call that a culture vulture.
Exactly, and those the ones that irk my soul when it's blatantly obvious to a person that's enlightened or that's not an idiot or that has observation skills, or is that that's not in a position of need. Because a lot of people peep it, and it's like a lot of people, black people, Hispanics, that may work with somebody that's like an Adam. They'll peep it and they'll sense it, but they think like, nigga, I'm a street nigga, I'm a essay, I'm whatever. Like, I done been through the worst in life. I'm finna finesse him. I'm finna use him and use his platform to get to where I need to go. Like, you can't play on me because I know what I'm getting myself into. And I 100% understand that. And I don't knock none of them for doing that either. I don't knock Adam for getting his money. But just don't ever think that you will ever belittle a God-type mentality of a human being like myself. Never. Like, nigga, drink. Bro, stop playing with me, nigga. I've been sipping syrup since I was 9 years old. White. See, that type of shit that make me white boy you, because you trying to black boy me. You see what I'm saying? You playing me. He came at me months, like years ago, like I was some little broke ass little kid rapper or something that's dying to be on this platform, and he made it, and he said it on another person's platform, Vlad, that I don't really fuck with Vlad like that either. I've been ducking Vlad interviews for years, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because of, just like how I pull up and you do interviews with you and fuck with you, shit like that. The first time I did that, when Vlad tried to do an interview me long time, I didn't show up to the interview because I ain't really give a fuck. And he was only trying to pay me like $5,000 for the interview. This is like way when I was young type shit. When I first blew up and shit. And I was like, man, I don't care about no Vlad interview. I never really respected the platform like that. Like, especially when a motherfucker feel like I have the power to make you. Like, they think they 106 in Park or some shit, or they think they Columbia Records because you had a couple of interviews that got...
well, you know, Sauce, if you come up to my platform, you know, like it's...
Bro, fuck your platform.
I fuck with Vlad, though. He actually told me about that shit, too. He was like, you know, he's just, you know... I want to get it set up with him, but, you know, he's just, you know...
I'm arrogant.
Maybe if you could talk to him and...
nah, nigga, you gonna have to pay me what I want. $15,000, and I'm going up another $5,000 on his ass. Nigga, I want a 10. He trying to give me 5s and shit. I ain't taking no 5,000 to go on your platform, and I don't care to go on your platform for what? Bitch, fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I really need to...
So do you really...
Doing too many...
All right, so here, I said it. I'm not afraid to say shit. Fuck this whole industry. I did the interview with Jin Lee. I asked him about that question about homeboy he was fighting. Yeah. I started getting crazy DMs like, oh, how you gonna do that and not get the full story from the other dude that he was scrapping with? And
from
I'm like,
Houston?
Yeah. I don't know if he's from Houston or Dallas.
Yeah, he's from Houston.
The FDA dude or whatever. But he kept like writing to me, and I'm like, yo, on some real shit. Cause
you kind of should get an interview from Blood though.
He hopped on a live, but I'm like, one thing I don't do is I don't support enhancing of issues.
Yeah.
I said I can't. This ain't the platform for it. I was like whatever it is. If I got the story wrong, that's on me. But it ain't. I'm also not gonna bring you up to the platform and because you ain't promoting nothing. We're gonna enhance this beef. Yeah. I'm not with that. Yeah. That ain't me. And that is what I feel be happening a lot at NoJumper. I could say that with no fear and no worries. Like, I feel like a lot of times when people go up there, it's like you're asking them about shit to enhance a situation that maybe you probably shouldn't even be a part of.
Yeah, I mean, that's true too, but it's, you know, that's why people who just take the political route and just say, I plead the fifth and I'd rather not talk about that. And you know what I'm saying? People that don't want confrontation or they don't want what comes behind certain opinions and stuff like that, that I would suggest that that's the way that the high road they should take. And for somebody like,
I look at it like this: like
Jen
if you
Lee,
had a situation,
if I was Jen Lee, like, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard for him to like that type of shit, and that's what I don't like about the shit, because like they'll be on this shit right now, but then 5 years later, because of what Jen Lee went through with the shit, now it's gonna be some other white boy that's just gonna slide in with it, and they gonna just love him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, but like the big belly dude, he look like, I don't know if he mixed or he all white. I think he got to be black a little bit.
Yeah, he black.
Oh, Belly.
Yeah,
Belly?
he look a little black.
Yeah, nah, Belly's
Yeah.
dad is full black.
No, he look. That's what I say. He
Yeah.
look a little black though. He look black though.
But to your point, Jin Lee did say that. He said, "I'm not saying this to be no pioneer for white people to come say this shit." He actually said, "Don't say it. You will get fucked up."
Nah, and that's 100%, 1,000,000%. Because that's what I'm saying. I don't like. That's the one I don't agree with. Like, I don't agree that white people in particular, that particular group right there should not feel comfortable with saying the word nigga unless you are devoting your entire life to niggas.
But at the same time, I was telling Jin Lee, bro, you go back to that DMX footage at Woodstock, it's 50,000 white people saying
nigga is fan. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But again, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's saying that shit as a fan, as communionship, as I'm loving the song, you in a trance in the song. You go to a motherfucking any rapper concert right now at motherfucking Rolling Loud.
Yeah.
If you go to a concert in Rolling Loud right now, motherfucking Playboy Cardi, any one of them niggas get on stage, you think them 40,000 little white kids in that motherfucking crowd jumping around, losing their motherfucking mind, ain't saying nigga on that nigga part? You think the whole crowd, if you turn the beat off when he say nigga in the whole crowd, you think that motherfucker finna just go,
no, that's their favorite part.
Like, come on, blood. That's what's getting you people rich.
Yeah.
What's making you, what the fuck make you think people want to go sit there? Why? Hey, think about it like this. When LeBron James, the OKC Thunder, all these great ass motherfucking football, basketball player athletes that go perform in the middle of that court, who are predominantly the people that's in the stands?
The white people.
Who are the people that got the season motherfucking tickets on the floor for $300,000 a season to $2.345 million a season with their parking spots of their company and their suites and all of that? Who are the predominant amount of people, the ratio of race that's in those facilities?
It's more the Caucasian.
Okay, then, and the reason why that is because they want to see things that niggas do that they're not necessarily as talented and good at doing off the rip. Even to this day, with all the great white basketball players and Caucasian basketball players from Europe all around the world, still none of them have the moves and the athleticism that, you see what I'm saying? Luka would never jump out the gym like Ja Morant and Jalen Green and Kevin and LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the little white boy that's winning the dunk contest, McCullough, whatever, bro. I've been watching him since he was in high school, college. I'm a fan of Blood. But guess what? When you got the hops, you don't have the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's hard to be that genetically that whole boy against them boys. You see what I'm saying? You can do that shit at the cool little gym right here in 24-hour fitness, but on that elite level, hey man, sit in the stands and watch these people work. Or have that good Euro step, have that good fadeaway, that good jumper, that good crossover, that good defense, man. But when you talk about shocking the whole crowd and breaking the rim and, oh my posterized pandemonium, oh my God. Yeah, man, it's a nigga in the sky. You know what I'm saying? That's just real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, every so often, you know, we have accept, you feel me? Things change and people become, you know what I'm saying, better at different shit. You know what I'm saying? You got black quarterbacks and you got white running backs now. Like, you got wide receivers, and you know what I'm saying? But
it's not even white running backs, it's white running back. Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. I'm trying to be fair here. But, okay, like you said, there's one. There's one.
Yeah, they got tight ends. White tight ends.
You see what I'm saying? But there's a fucking reason why this position has been held by this type of human for this long, brother.
Yeah.
Because it takes a certain type of jet fuel in the legs.
Yeah.
We ain't seen a white Usain Bolt yet with no disrespect. So we already got a certain amount of blessings in this world that we should be taking advantage of and thinking about that. Because we already have a lot of disadvantages against us as well. But to be harping over a fucking word in 2025 with people that's actually... Now, again, like that's why when I said this right here, okay, because this another one gonna bite them in the ass. They ain't gonna like this when I say this. They're gonna say, how you gonna compare like racism stuff to food? And okay, well then let's compare it to religion. If you ask 90, 80% of the world, regardless of what we want to say and how we try to get to the histories of the Egypt and Testament and this and that, guess what, man? When you go to Africa, where niggas is from, in the nigger parts of Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, West Africa, all them places, I ain't now them niggas over there in the woods and the bushes and with the shit in their mouth and the and the lions and the hyenas and shit. Ain't now none of them niggas over there talking about alhamdulillah. Ain't now motherfucking pure African that come from the West Indian with Zamunda and Pumbaa and shit like that with Mufasa. They not saying Hamdulillah. Yeah. They not saying wa alaikum salam, assalamu alaikum.
Yeah, that's all North Africa and the Middle East.
That's the Middle East. In North Moscow, Africa, where they ain't looking niggerish no more. They looking like that other shit. Yeah. They not looking like the niggas that we let. Now they looking like
that's Morocco.
That's Morocco and all of that close to because we're
French Montana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So now when you say predominantly, when you talk about the majority, when you talk about the majority of people that are true Muslim are from Iran. Yeah. Or from Iraq, or from the places that we possibly finna be going to war with right now, and shit like that. But you got niggas, I don't see that many heartbroken niggas running around this bitch fucked up about the bombs that's getting landed over there as they saying praise alhamdulillah and all of those shit. Yeah. Or I don't see, nor do I see Muslim people disowning black people or treating us a certain type of way for wanting to be a part of the fellowship of up under Allah. For wanting to be a Muslim, for wanting to take your shahad, to want to go to the promised land, to the mosques in Egypt, and to learn this culture and this religion that out of all religions on earth, aside of, that's all I need to talk about. Okay.
No. Yeah. I'm with you though.
You see what I'm saying?
I know where you're going.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Aside of that, hey man, these people right here, this one of the most serious religions of humans that are willing to go all the way to the extreme about their heritage, their culture, their people, what they believe in, all of that shit. And I'm an American nigga, and I love America, but real is real. The nation, the true nation of Islam, and there's black people in it. I have so many Muslim brother that I got so much respect for. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah, I got so many, you know what I'm saying, Habibis that I really love. I respect them. I honor them for the nobleness, the integrity, the truth, the discipline. They got so many just mentally characteristics that a man is supposed to have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Having 5 wives, but taking care of all the responsibilities because y'all allowed me to be the greatest version of myself. And in some way, shape, or form, I am using each concubine, each wife in some format to increase my business savvy and my wealth and to give me extra time to be greater. Along with always putting the fellowhood and the relationships of themselves and them brothers first, Allah first, the God first. I never see these people treat niggas or deal with niggas a certain way for starting to practice Islam. And just like with everything, you got real versions and fake versions. Right. You got niggas that's fake Muslims, blood. Yeah. You got niggas that's fit in Muslims. I'm not no Muslim. I respect it. When people say it, when people hear me say it and see me around them and I'm, you know what I'm saying, in conversation with them, it's all out of love and respect because I really fuck with people that's from, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. I was telling people before, like, I mean, if you look at all the religions, because I know where you go, Muhammad is pretty much the most successful at this shit. Like, he created the empire. He converted everybody he knew. He converted his brothers, his mother, his this, his that. I mean, when he died, he was on top. They got two Bibles. I mean, not two Bibles, two holy books, the Quran.
The Quran.
And then the other book, which is just following his life. Mm-hmm. Do everything he did the way Muhammad did. So it's next level.
So, yeah, my whole thing is like, I'm not just informed as much as about everything in the world. I don't know it all. I just have my opinion of things and shit. And at the end of the day, don't nobody got to give a fuck about what I'm saying. You got your own opinion. Or whatever it is, I hate hypocrisy. Like, I hate when niggas hypocrites about shit. That's just what I'm like, shit. My answer to everybody is, shit, if you feel like how we feel, then why everybody that's black just go to Rolling Loud concert while you're not running around the mosh pit slapping everybody every time the nigga part come on, stand next to him and say, nigga.
I mean, I feel like the difference is that, like, as black people, like, in America, we the only group of Americans that we put all of our culture out there. Like, you could go to any type of culture, Italian, Jews, whatever. They got some shit that only they know about in their house.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We the only ones, we capitalize on everything.
Absolutely.
The way we talk, the way we do everything, it's all out there for everybody to consume, and we don't got no shit that's really just for us.
Now, when you say that, though, it's like, that's the unfortunate side of our situation, and it's our blessing and our curse, is because I always try to tell people, like, no matter how you want to look at it, the black human is the entertainment of America, if not the world.
Exactly. Like, backbone of culture, drive the whole thing.
Like, you see what I'm saying? No matter how you want to look at it.
So when you look at what Adam 22 speaks on, and you see how he just mentions that, I know Sauce Walka. I've been around. You know what I mean? I kicked it with you in Houston. We've been out here a few times. I know you get money. He starts saying things like, oh, me and my wife make more money than Sauce.
His wife will never, he know his wife ain't never made more money than none of me or none of the bitch I ever had. Man, that man can't see my hoes. That nigga can't see a bitch out in, boy, what? Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's how funny that shit is to me. Like, for real, blood, we can just look at life like this. Like, he got a production studio, I got a production studio. My shit way bigger than his. And I have two in two different cities. I have way.
I can't stop laughing at this.
I got a way bigger commercial portfolio than this guy. Yeah. And this man that naturally got on this motherfucker said, going broke, I'm falling off, I'm struggling, you guys. Yeah. Help us, thinking about letting go of NoJumper and just becoming white pumper. The whole time, this man is a male cum rag. You a cunt, cook, whatever that stuff called. You sit up here and watch her, whatever it is. You watch your wife get filleted and salade. Man, chill. And then this nigga been trying to offer. This nigga so weird, blood. This nigga been offering me his wife for 4-5 years since he first decided that he wanted to put her out there like that. He been with trying to like, man, Sauce, cause you like, no.
That shit real? I thought that he was like trolling or it's like a joke or something.
Weird ass nigga. No, nigga a peon, bro. This nigga's a dork. Bro, you could never, that's what I'm saying. This exploitation of a real nigga. You can't make me do nothing of that shit. I got more money than you. Even if I didn't have, if I would never have less money than that guy, cause he's like, he ain't, like what he did when he just started figuring it out.
Yeah.
Bro, I was 6 years ahead of this man.
Nah, you're somebody that got a business mind. I just think people try to discredit
know,
it.
Like,
yeah.
People, cause you know I play a lot on the internet. I do a lot of childish fun shit, and I'm the way that I am. But like, bro, I've been cracked the code on some scary shit. Like,
yeah.
it's like I just got an infinite bag of money I can just go in.
But then I can't stop laughing just because the way he burst out laughing right there. I thought,
cause that shit really is funny as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Like when I know this man situation is nothing. Like I know the top OnlyFans creators in America, in the world. Like a lot of these women started off at my mansion in COVID. Like these people are late. I was doing this shit where it was like we're getting $2 million a month. Like it was a whole different type of algorithm. You can't even tap into that algorithm anymore because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
The whole America is free. This is a 3-year period, 2-year period, however long it was, where 90%, 75% of America was forced to stay within their homes and use mechanical devices all day long to suffice for their time. It's like being a part of an oil thing,
like a gold rush.
Yeah, it's a gold rush. It's like who got lucky and bought crypto when it was $5.30.
Yeah. The difference is you got hoes and he got hoe.
I'm saying
it really is what it is. Because
I feel like the hoe got him.
What I'm saying is even the side of that he can't. It doesn't matter because even the side of that with the platform that he created, like he made a whole platform to plug all that shit that he made with that shit. He cannot fuck with my third streamer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
It's a difference between.
I got a whole selection.
I got
a whole
exclusive.
selection. Yeah.
I got exclusive product. It's like.
And congratulations to you for opening up Splash House too.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. But I'm corporate. Like I got my whole. But I got clubs and shit. I got a tire shop.
Yeah. Brick and mortar, as they call it.
Yeah, brick and mortars. Like I have a soap. Like I'm finna drop.
I still need the Achilles shit.
I got Achilles.
Yeah.
I have video game on port. Like I got so much shit that the world that I don't show, and then I got a bunch of shit that I do not show. I was like, I don't think a nigga got my money. I think I would bet to differ my crypto portfolio was probably worth more than bro whole shit.
You did an interview with Sharp, and Sharp had mentioned how he would have rather, or he did the interview with you, and you wouldn't do an interview.
That was his last interview at Adam. Like he knew that. I only did that. That was a whole nother part of me shitting on Adam and just showing him how little you are to me. Like I will walk in your facility, disrespect you when I come in, disrespect you when I go to the interview in the back. Then disrespect you on your shit because y'all asking me some shit and completely ignore what you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking with this nigga Sharp because he a representative of the game I come from, and he's shedding light on it. He's shedding information and giving people that's from their walk of life or people who pretend to be from it, either or, to a chance to, you know, put their 2 cents in, and it was just something that the world in America really wanted to see me and him talk. So I wasn't gonna deprive the game of that because I don't like Adam 22. But at the same time, it's just like, nigga, I ain't them other niggas, blood. I ain't them rapper niggas like that need people. I don't need rap. Like, I'ma ride around in Maybachs, Rolls Royces, and Lamborghinis, and wear jewelry, and have beautiful girls, and big houses, and
the Cybertruck.
Cyber
Beast.
Whatever. Old school slabs. I was paying $32,000 a month for mansions in Miami for 16 months, 4 years ago.
By the way, shout out to that race that a lot of people ain't get to see.
Which one?
Out in, what was it, Area 29? Right.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You was there for, that's what I'm saying. You done seen this other lifestyle we really living out here. You just seen 2 millionaires have a race. You don't know who the fuck that guy is. I'm telling you, he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was one of them. Like, yeah, nigga, you got who, nigga? You got me fucked up, nigga. You ain't got more money than me, nigga. You can't fuck with me, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you ain't, yeah, nigga. That shit cute. That shit ain't nothing. Yeah, nigga, well, put that shit on the ground, nigga. 40,000, nigga, let's bet.
Yeah.
That type of shit going on where I'm from.
You definitely started after him and still won the race, though.
Come on, man. You was there right there seeing it. My man was a flag man at the end of the street. For that vibe clip, let's put that out there. My brother, man, you know what I'm saying? The Danza motherfucker project was down there as the referee. He threw the flag and seen me call ass in the cyber truck.
But yeah, like, I'm fucking leaving, god damn it.
Yeah, man, send my brother home. But shout out to brother, I'm your pusher, rich street nigga, rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? H-time player. It's a bunch of players in H-time. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a city of players and rich niggas. Like, that'd be another thing, like, but I mean, it's such a big competition that I love to be a part of and being in my city that I don't be caring about, like.
Do you actually love it though with all the politics? Like
I am the politics.
This dude Rainwater said that you are the face of Texas, but nobody be playing your music in the clubs and shit.
See, like,
and that's what I'm saying. Right? Like they talk.
That's like a. How can I say that shit? That's like a yes and a no type of thing, cause it's like. They play my music in the club just as much as they play anybody from Houston's music in the club. Mm. You can be in the club in Houston and never hear a Travis Scott song, never hear a Megan Thee Stallion song, never hear a lot of people's songs in the club that's like Houston, Texas legends.
Yeah.
Or a native that's like popping it on. You can be in the club all night and not hear that Houston rapper's song until they walk in the club. Mm. I done been in clubs where they don't play my little nigga, my little brother Jeremy song until he walk in the club. But outside looking in and inside out, he is one of the biggest stars in Houston, Texas right now, period. Fast Lane, me, Jeremy. Bro, they don't play. D-Baby, one of the biggest streaming music played artists in Houston right now. And you can't say, oh, well, he don't got songs. Yes, he do. He got songs that you can play in the club, that you play them hoes in the club. People gonna know the words to them hoes, all that shit. They don't play it in the club.
Yeah.
Like that. And if they do, if they is playing our shit, then, you know what I'm saying, it's getting played how it's getting played. That's like a Houston thing, though. That ain't no Texas thing. Because in Dallas, my music getting played nonstop.
And I meant to say smack water, not rainwater.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I was about to say rainwater wouldn't even say no shit like that. Yeah. That's why that was confusing. Because that's why I said, rainwater said that. Smack water, yeah, Houston nigga. Okay, that's different.
I mean, see,
that's some Houston shit. That's not no Texas shit.
I heard it a different way because
that's not no Texas shit.
I walk into the club with you.
Yeah.
So I heard Sauce Walka play.
I'm explaining it to you. And it wasn't my clubs that we walked into. But that's what I'm saying.
I walked into Area 29 with you in there and Lil Baby was in there. But I heard a whole lot of Sauce Walka.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, when we walked in, like
that's what I'm saying. I'm not just trying to be on no arrogant shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a different type of person in Houston. Like they playing my shit. Like, I ain't it, but can I still credit that they don't play it as much as I would like it to get played? Yes, I feel like that about all the Houston artists though, not just me. Like nigga, and anybody that's saying that I'm lying right now, they're fake. They're full of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, the cord is hitting the mic.
Oh, yeah. My bad. But yeah, anybody that think I'm saying I'm shooting the shit, they full of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of rappers that got way over 100,000 followers in Houston, from Houston, that music don't get paid in the club, bro. You know what I'm saying? But they'll play your shit outside in the slab. Like, cause Houston is a big ass high school. That's why. Houston is a big ass popularity contest. Houston is a big ass fit in contest. So whoever fitting in with the fit in, or whoever got the most pull on the people that's the party promoters and the shit at the time, and you fitting in with the club, then, you know what I'm saying, or whoever, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm above the politics, so that shit don't matter to me. But I went through all of the transitions and, you know what I'm saying, evolutions of Houston to go through that shit to be where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, even on our radio, they don't play no motherfucking, it ain't no current artist that's from Houston to get played on Houston radio. None of them. Only people that get played on Houston radio is Houston legends. If your record label did not just drop whatever, know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever your shit ain't, whatever, it's not going down, brother. So, like, that ain't no Sauce Walka statement. That's a problem. That's a Houston problem. That ain't the Sauce Walka problem.
I feel you. I seen
and that's sad that a nigga say that, but I've said it multiple times. You heard Zero say that shit. In the song that I got with Zero, we had the song that went viral a couple years ago about that. We was talking about people from Houston don't want to listen to Houston music. Or that's
usually how it is at home. They don't fuck with home. In the hoods.
No.
You don't think so? I think that's how it is in a lot of the...
No. Absolutely not. Nobody in Florida that got wicks in their head and a 30 wall of gold. Florida's
be supporting the fuck out of each other.
Nigga, so does New York. Want me to go to all the places they do this.
I feel like New York be hating on each other like
crazy
a
as fuck. New York is...
You gotta be in New York to know that they hate on each other like a motherfucker.
I'm in New York more than a New York nigga. You can't use that against me, brother. I got 2 New York albums, brother. I got a drill album and I got regular New York boom bap rap albums. No, I know New York, brother.
Yeah, they be hating on each other a lot out there.
No, what they do is beef. But they do not hate on their cultural music. They only listening to New York shit. Let's talk about it, my nigga. If these niggas over here doing the bunny hop and we bow and we rapping like this, and guess what? The niggas is over there that's beefing with them.
My city, Buffalo, they don't fuck with each other.
Man, just hear me out, brother. Just let me break down. Like you said, I always got to break down.
Yeah.
So let me go and
break it down.
Let me break down, brother. When you saying fuck with your music, or fuck with your culture, and fuck with your city, and fuck with its sound, that does not mean that I have to like the guy from around the corner. Right. That does not mean that I have to like the guy that I want to kill. That does not mean that I have to fucking enjoy this guy from around the corner and listen to his music. But when I go make a song for my hood and my side of the city, guess what it's gonna sound like? Those guys, still, we're gonna rap on that type of beat because we are East Coast niggas. So we rap on East Coast drill beats. They made up. We all doing the same dance, but we killing each other. We beefing with each other. Okay, we just switched our dance a little bit and added this move to it. Your move is this with it, but you doing this because y'all shot my partner in the head. We doing this move because we stabbed your partner in the chest. But we all doing the same dance, and we all saying like some of the mama, like some of the mama. Like, then you got so many niggas rapping like that, and you know what I'm talking about, right? The light flow, the New York drill light flow.
Yeah.
Running a party, like shooting like wait, all that shit, all the way down to Ice Spice, nigga. Ice Spice, the bitch do that shit. Every fucking New York person that raps uses that same shit, bro. All the way to the point to where they made the OGs get down. Now you got Jim Jones and them dancing and putting it in their song. Outside, Jim Jones and French and all of the OGs is rapping on drill beats. That is the systematic control and power of you having your own culture and your sound and living and loving it and embracing it to where it's the power force of your shit. Just like Philly have their sound now. They got their dance sound, the Uzi beat. It's a beat pattern for that sound. Yeah. It's a dance style for that sound. And then they got the new sound that's coming out with the OT7 nigga and the other nigga, Skeezy, whatever the nigga, the crazy nigga. My nigga, the nigga that be in with all the zombies and shit, with all the drug addicts in Philadelphia on that street.
I don't know.
Man, they gonna know exactly what I'm talking about in the interview. But basically, it's everybody, okay, boom, let's take it to Baton Rouge. Fuck it. Go to Louisiana. Everybody in Louisiana rap the sound the same.
Yeah. They got bounced off.
They all on the same type of beats. We all on. There's a difference between New Orleans music and there's a difference between Baton Rouge music. But at the end of the day, the beat frequency is very much similar and the same. The subject matter, very similar and the same. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, everybody from Baton Rouge, though, all rap and sound the same type of beat, same type of pain. We all sing. Boosie taught us how to sing. Kevin Gates taught us how to sing. We all rap the type of way. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Everybody listens to that. Everybody does that dance. No matter if we killing each other, you don't think them niggas, we talking about this, that's the other Irish Chirac. Right. Oh, wow, Chirac. Let's talk about those guys. Chicago. Everybody in Chicago that's a drill rapper. Yeah. Rap on the same type of beats, same type of pattern, same type of styles. 2 ways.
You proved your point. I got you.
In Chicago, you either singing about killing or you rapping about killing. It ain't no, you see what I'm saying? Detroit. Everybody in Detroit, same beat, same style, same rap, same shit.
So you're saying Houston don't
No, in Houston niggas don't know what they want to be riding that bitch. In Houston niggas don't know how they want to sound. Yeah. You got half niggas sound like this, you got half niggas sound like me, you got half niggas sounding like they from Atlanta, you got niggas sounding like they from Detroit, you got niggas want to be drill rappers, you got niggas and bro, and then that's some shit that's for a younger age, but that's like for kids, that's for little bro and them, like, and even still, I be wanting to tell them, like, nigga, y'all niggas will make way more money by having this same, I ain't telling y'all not to rap about what y'all rapping about and use it the way y'all use it, but when you put that title drilled on there, you are automatically putting yourself up under all these other people.
Yeah, you gotta separate yourself.
When you could have made this y'all own, and that's what makes culture. That's what makes let's Milwaukee right now. How Milwaukee is having, you know how many niggas came out with songs in the Milwaukee style before this girl could come out with It's a Fairy? It's a Fairy, it's Milwaukee shit. It's not the fact that it's a girl saying it's a fairy, y'all, and everybody's falling in love. It's the fact of all the build-up that Milwaukee had to do with the clap beat style. Chop, 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 chop. They had to do so many years of build-up with Chicken P and this rapper and this rapper and this rapper to dance, and so many people had to come to do this dance with the knee and shit. Uptown, downtown, I mean, everywhere, all that's Milwaukee shit.
Right.
They had to build their sound up and build their culture, they dance, and all this come off of a street nigga talking about the J's. Talking about how he got the smackers or the slapper, whatever they call them. Because I used to rap out there. I used to be out there hustling and fucking with niggas freestyle, features and shit. They're like, this is what the nigga saying when the junkies come about. I got this many junkies coming down the street spending money with me. That's where the dance come from. And that dance turned to a style of music and a beat pattern. And then the whole Milwaukee supported it. Rather, if I don't like the nigga that originated and somebody else start doing it, I know that that's the Milwaukee sound, so I'm going to support the sound. Even though these guys are killing each other, whatever they're doing, we still love ourselves. We love our culture. I'm from a place that don't love its culture, and niggas ain't even beefing with each other like that. That we just love to hate on each other.
So let me talk to the Houston representative for a minute, because that's how I look at you, right? I feel like that's universal. That's how the whole city feels. You're one of the representatives from there. There's no doubt about it. Pusha T just comes out. This is Travis Scott. Travis Scott doesn't seem like somebody that is somebody that'll go back and forth with people. He does his own thing. Is that something that you feel like Houston will jump behind him?
No, Houston will never jump. I love Travis to death. I'm not gonna jump. If anybody gonna jump behind Travis in Houston, it's gonna be us or maybe rap a lot like Jay and them, depending on the circumstance. Like, the city of Houston don't appreciate Travis for what he is, regardless of how much he still do his own thing and got his own shit going on. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to do so much. Houston, like I'm saying, bro, Houston is a place that's like, I'm one of the people that, me, Maxo, like, we some of the people that kind of like make Houston like inner people within the city of Houston that's like in the hip hop community try to show Travis love or have acceptance for Travis because, you know what I'm saying? He's in the community like the clubs and the hoes and being outside to a certain extent. But it's like, nigga, Houston's so fraud. But I also get it too. It's like, well, it take a lot for Houston to jump out there behind somebody. Because everybody in Houston feels significant. Everybody in Houston feel important. Everybody in Houston famous. Houston is such a big city with such a big bubble of success in it. A motherfucker feel like, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about the Houston Rockets. Fuck Travis Scott and Sauce Walka. Houston, a nigga from Houston will look at you dead in your face and be like, I don't fuck the Houston Texans, bro. I like the Dallas Cowboys. That's what my mom grew me up on. I'm like, fuck Houston Texans football. Or fuck, like, it take us to get so many incredible players and so much shit, and then niggas still get, like, I got so many friends that all of their childhood athlete idols are all people from other places. They're not from Houston. And we've had Tracy McGrady's and Yao Ming's and Steve Francis's, and we've had J.J. Watts and all. We've had. I understand these people are not champions. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, neither is Allen Iverson. Neither is a bunch of great people that people love and respect. Michael Vick. It's a bunch of people that even just eras of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like when you from a big city and a big state that has a rich culture and history to it, I don't know if the word obligation is what it is, but it's like it's a certain duty you supposed to uphold to love and support where you from. But I'm from a place that's like, shit, we had our golden era where everybody loved Screw and there was riding swangers and the slab shit, and we didn't feel any level of embarrassment for loving that shit. And it's like soon as the birth of the internet, like MySpace, Twitter, Tag, that era, when the Texas artists and the culture started to plummet and go down, and people started to make jokes and mockery of like people from Texas don't know how to dress. They wear all they wear is tall tees and towels on their head with a big old school Cadillac with them stupid ass rims on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people from Texas wasn't necessarily known for fashion and shit. They were known for jewelry.
Right, the grills.
You know, we're known for grills, piece and chain, cars, but a certain type of car, not Lamborghinis, Rolls Royces, and all that other type of shit. So it's like, I feel that people from Texas start indirectly being slightly ashamed of certain elements about Texas, and they didn't want to be looked at as country. That's like one of the, Houston is such a city, even, but we in one of the countryest states considered.
Yeah.
We're in one of the states in America that's considered one of the most country states, even though we one of the biggest states and most advanced states as well. But when you from Houston, we like the pinnacle. We like from NYC in New York, or we from the Miami or Florida. We're from the spot.
Right.
We're from the LA in California. Right. We're from this Houston. So when you from Houston, when you drive 8-9 hours in California and you're in fucking I don't know, not even Sacramento, like something like Richmond, California.
Yeah.
You're not Orange County. You're not considered from the country. You're not considered a country ass person. You're not considered a country boy.
But even though it is country as fuck up there.
Yeah, but that's not what they're gonna call it or consider it because it's West Coast.
Yeah.
You're from Woo Cali. He's from Buffalo.
Right,
He was from
upstate New
Texas.
York,
And we're gonna call you country.
Yeah.
But in New York, they're gonna say he from upstate.
Yep.
So I'm saying, and a nigga from upstate feel good about being from upstate, nigga, because we got guns still, and we do this, and we kill and fight good, and nigga, I'm upstate, nigga. I'm a certain type of nigga. When you get on the yard with us, nigga, shit like that.
Yeah. That's how you know he knows Conway and Benny. Them.
I know the history and shit. So now, but in Texas, to certain city people and city slickers, it's kind of it's a disrespect to call somebody like, hey, country ass nigga. That's like calling you an idiot or dumb. But some of the country's niggas be the smartest niggas, livest niggas, quickest niggas, smart, you ain't gamed up. But a lot of that come from they getting out the country and going to the city though and getting hip though. Right. You know what I'm saying? So Houston's so big on wanting to be hip. Soon as they realized that a part of Houston culture publicly to the world was considered country and not hip, Houston ain't want to be identified as that no more. And it transferred with the music. Even the sip and drink, like it's a whole, like it was a 6 year period of time where Houston rappers wasn't even promoting the drink and the serve culture. That's how I got slightly converted over to where people from everywhere just thinking like Houston got to do so much rebuilding blocks to take back the double cup culture and like it's artists like me, Lil Jeremy, Fast Lane, D Baby, Sauce Twins, Sosa Man, like. We all rapping and showing and like doing the shit, being in the communities, doing all the shit to get our culture back in music.
I feel you. It's kind of like down here where we had the Miami bass culture. It was like some shit that like we grew up to, we vibe with, but the rest of the world looked at booty music as not real hip hop.
Right.
So it's kind of like there was an era where people ain't really claim the Miami-based quote-unquote booty music.
Right.
Even though we dance to it in the clubs and we vibe to it.
And that's a real era, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that inspires people like Beat King.
You know you talk about. You know.
I know, bro. I play stupid now. You know what I'm saying? So I know about Two Live Crew and what my boy and them back there did. So, I mean, what's my Uncle Luke?
Yep.
And shit like that.
Rest in peace, Uncle Al, shit like that.
Yeah, Uncle Al, yep. The DJ, right?
Yep,
DJ,
yep.
Yeah, so like I said, Houston just kind of lost themselves a little bit. And I could speak on that, like you said, as the leader of this generation of my culture, like just Texas as a whole, especially Houston, we kind of just lost the pride in our identity because the lack of effort into recreating it and people holding this Bible against the Houston culture, like, if you don't do it this exact way, it ain't Houston. Versus to, this is the way we used to do it, this is what we do, but as time progresses, we also are doing these other things and adding it to what we do. So what I'm saying? Like, niggas, Wick's been out since Plies was the Kodak Black of Florida, right? But when Gunplay and all of them boys back in the day used to wear Wicks, it wasn't as stylish and as neat and as, you know what I'm saying, all these different varieties of doing it.
Yeah,
it was just a big flat dust. You know how it used to be back in, you know what I'm saying? But over time, as technology progresses, styles, it just information, period, everything gets better. The way people do dunks is better. I'm pretty sure it was a point in time when people was making dunks and they wasn't doing LS swaps because people wasn't probably switching engines back then yet. They were just buying a dunk and putting it together. Or they probably wasn't putting the new radios or whatever. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I just like with Texas, with our slab culture, certain shit, it's like certain things evolve, but then certain shit, it's like they put a hump on it. Like you cannot put swangers on this type of car. It can only be on these cars. And that shit that holds the culture back from developing, because now when niggas rap, they only rapping about this particular group of cars. They can't even rap about they can only rap about Cadillacs and Buicks. They can't even rap about Rolls Royces and Bentleys, and it actually translate over to the listener, and it makes sense because I've never seen you in a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. I only seen you in shiny Cadillacs. So, and as a consumer, I might know that you could put your whole life into this Cadillac and make it a $150,000 car, but I'm buying a car at market value, $350,000, and I'm rapping about that.
There you go.
And I'm being compared to you as an athlete, artist to artist. They're comparing.
And you got three of them bitches.
Exactly. They're comparing Lil Flip to Plies, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's just a small scale of it. It goes way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry houses, whatever.
Right.
So it's like Houston had to go through a rehabilitation stage, and I was the person that, like, me and my group, me and my friends, we kind of like, we the ones that was at the forefront of bringing Texas style, culture, rejuvenation, bringing all of it back, period, and giving it identity, period.
I left Houston and I came home, told wifey, probably want to move to Houston.
It's going down.
You called me, you're like, yo, I love seeing you in the city. Like you know, as men, we be going through situations and moments, we be like, I don't know, you know what I mean, how we're doing like that. That call in that moment was goated. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, he just, like, first off, I really might want to move to fucking Houston, Orlando. I'm sorry, you might not no longer have to be the producer because I'll be out in Houston, but nah, I had to fly you out there. But the thing is like, I love it out there. I see it out there. I see how it works in the clubs, moving around and shit like that. Just being able to witness it all. I love Houston culture.
Yeah,
it's wild to hear that from you, but I don't know shit about Houston culture, so I learned it from somebody like yourself.
That's why I said that's the best way to put it. Is like, that's why I said Houston is a big ass high school, bro. It's just all it is. It's the best way to put it. It's just like a big ass school district of the cool kids versus the new kids. And it's a place that everybody want to be at. So it's like, it's always gonna be opportunities, always events, games. You know, it's always people getting together, exchanging information. Like, in Houston, people are always trying to succeed, and that's another thing too. We spoiled. Like we spoiled with our real estate being low and the value of money that we make and the supply of whatever a person decides to do.
Yeah.
The supply of what you want to do is always going to be emissive. Now, if you're able to convert and execute the supply that you create from whatever walk of life you choose to do, I don't give a fuck if you're a security guard. If you're a security guard in Houston and you're a good one, you might be at 4 clubs in one night, 5 clubs in one night. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you do out there, it's gonna give you. That's why I was watching some shit on the internet where they was like talking about like the weed game, like how the smoke shit is versus in other places and like trying to beat that shit in Houston. And a guy on there was like saying like, man, the shit motherfuckers do in Cali and New York and all that shit, it's so hard to do in Texas because in Texas it ain't no damn near such thing as the middle. It's either everybody the plug or everybody hustling. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody need,
Right.
They don't need you. They don't need the middleman. They don't need you to take them to Cali. They don't need you to do like Houston is a place that everybody, whatever it is, what y'all doing? It's renting. What we renting Lamborghinis? All right, hold on. Hey, bro, we need $2 million to $600,000-$700,000. What we gotta do is go get 20 cars next year. You know, these niggas just ain't had nothing going on, but they just came with a good idea to rent cars, and they seen somebody else do it good. Now they got 15 cars over here from you.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like that just. So then once people come and experience that, like, oh damn, I can grow fast, spend a bunch of money, but save. Just like. You damn near saving money at the same speed and capacity as you spending it. If you somewhere else, the majority of the money that you spending to live and just be cool with the little money that you have left is how you living in these other places. In Texas, you're spending more money than you were spending where you was, but you saving way more than you ever had, period.
Yeah.
Because cost of living is substantially cheaper and it's greater.
And it looks
way better than when you.
It looks way better than out here, especially.
You know what I'm saying?
It looks way better.
And once you get over to Miami, once you get over the palm trees and some water, that shit is in Texas, my nigga, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying?
I seen it.
You know,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Seen it. I was like, God damn,
So-
like this Airbnb is $700 for 2 days. And this shit is way bigger than the spot I live in Miami. That like, you know what I mean? Like, and I looked up the price because I'm like, how the fuck is this shit $700 for 2 days? I looked up the price. This shit is cheaper than where I'm living at right now, but like 3 times the motherfucking size. And the whole neighborhood is fire. So I'm like, where the fuck, like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I mean? I didn't know about Houston like that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about this. So I'm out there. I'm enjoying myself. Like, I'm having the time of my motherfucking life. I'm like, Area 29 is fire.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
I know the situation I'd be having to deal with. But why'd you like that? Because I like it, God damn it. But I'm out there. I see you out there. I'm not paying attention to anything else. Lil Baby's out there. Mm-hmm. There's the politics behind it. They're like, oh, I didn't think that he would be there because he's there because Thug and this and that situation, right? Now he's home. Thug is home. YFN Lucci, we seen you with YFN Lucci recently. Is it like, is everything all good with everybody? Could we see anything in general with you and YFN Lucci coming up?
Yeah, Lucci, that's split. I'm split. Lucci split like this. You know, birds in the plains, like they've been my brother for like years. Like we've been real close. Me and his brother, YFNK, free YFNK. Like we all real close. They real close friends with my brothers too, not just me. Like YFN and TSF got a lot of different like family relationships between us and like just our respective groups. We got like different friends and uncles that's in this other group of honorable gentlemen that I love in Houston. DSD1 down since day one. There's a studio around the corner from my studio. Like them the 2 places that Lucci and them used to feel most comfortable in Houston at and shit. And that was just an organic relationship. I ain't gonna say before the rap, but it's like we all came up and rapped together. Like we all blew up and came up at the same time. I started out rapping with Johnny Cinco And like that was the first person, Johnny Cinco and the Migos was like the first people in Atlanta I was like hanging around and rapping with and shit like consistently. And my friend Propane, his boy was Rich Homie Quan, and YFN Lucci was first debuted as an artist on Johnny Cinco's album, and that's how I ended up becoming friends with Lucci and shit. And as far as everything that's going on, like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit until I'm disrespected. It's just how it was from the get. I'm splat, like I'm Sauce, I'm rich.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Facts though.
All I wanted to do is be rich. When I'm disrespected or I'm challenged or I'm questioned and I don't like it, and yeah, I'm on whatever. But as it is right now, like 100%, I'm rocking with Lucci like how you rock with me though. So you feel me, like.
I just see you as somebody that's constantly ascending.
Yeah, like so I'm saying it's like nigga, I don't care. They never did nothing to nobody that I love that matters to me. Like, feel me? Ain't no, I'm really from that. So like, it can only not be undone and unbroken. And even and everything has levels too, because even when there's blood on it, if it's enough power and rehabilitation available, then you can get past blood too. But the point is that ain't nobody put no blood on my team, me and TSF. Ain't nobody ever done. No rappers have ever done anything physically threatening to TSF in any way, shape, or form of harm. Like none of my friends have never been harmed in any way, shape, or form by a rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas then went through this and that as far as like, a nigga beat up one of my partners, you know, shit like that from rap. Shit that going with TSF is street. Like, this shit don't even be having nothing to do with rap. Like,
yeah, so like the way I look at it, right, is I see you kind of put me onto this in a sense, right? Like, because I look at the world through this lens, but I noticed that you look at the world through this lens. Kings and queens, gods. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see you on that type of level. Mm-hmm. Like, you're somebody that's just constantly ascending, right? And then we think about how these situations transpire. I don't know how the whole issue transpired between the two of y'all, but I know that you're one of them people that you're like, it's all about growth and all about development. Like, you're somebody that
shit not important.
When we could talk about Sauce Walka, we could talk to Sauce Walka about money. We're talking about real money. Not no make-believe bullshit. It takes somebody that fucking keeps climbing up the ladder for that shit, or looking at situations like, this ain't really what it is. I'm past that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it was the most. It's what it's about. It's like, I still stand on the same principles that I stood on that made me feel the way that I felt, but I don't have no personal hatred or vindictive feelings of nature, or like, I don't care. Like, I'm not bothered. And like, my point was proven. My whole point was, I don't want to be called a slime or be associated with slime niggas because they gonna slime you. And I think that even Young Thug understands that and feel where I'm coming from now with his situation and what he went through, and some of the own people that he changed their lives and did incredible things for them, still slimed him out at the end in the courtroom and didn't hold their end of the bargain, and was willing to take the sacrifice and the downside that comes with the brotherhood and the honor that we share amongst each other when we decide to be amongst these brotherhoods, these what do you call that shit? Alumni. Yeah. Once you become a part of this, you know.
Yeah, brotherhood was fraternity. The best word. Yeah. Like,
it's deeper than a fraternity though. Yeah. But some people just people water down brotherhood so much because niggas just use the word brother so much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when you just take that oath, you know, you take the oath, you a part of something, and somebody that's like in a leading, thriving seat within that family is taking sacrifices and creating opportunities and investing his time, his energy into you, taking time away from their kids and their personal loved ones for you to become a better version of you because of something that they love and like about you as a friend, and you're not willing to go to the end of hell for them, that's horrible. That's like a scumbag of a person to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Because you got a child now, so you understand what it means to be a father and have a family and a woman that give up whatever she gave up to be with you, and you still made the decision to say, even though I got a son at home, I love this other man, this gentleman, this person that I'm my soldier in arms out here with me, taking whatever risk or whatever we doing to achieve greatness, that I'm taking away time and money and energy and opportunity that I could be only focusing on funneling through my household. I'm worried about your kids and your parents.
Yeah.
I'm worried about people that I didn't even grow up with this guy, but by you being my brother and my friend, now this guy's my brother and my friend, and I developed a relationship with him, and now I'm doing shit with this nigga. So all of these things, we only have 24 hours in a day. You only got so much energy in your spirit. So every person that you add on to your weight load is like another fucking port coming out your battery if you actually exchanging opportunity and energy with a person. If you're not a person that just get around people to waste your time, now, if you just a wasteful motherfucker, then this type of shit don't even mean nothing to you that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But if you're a person that takes the one life that you live and the breath that goes into your lungs with heed and with respect, that you might not have the same opportunity tomorrow, so every day is valuable, then the people that's in your immediate circles is important. So what you have in important people in your circle, sometimes it comes for attention to detail, investment, of mental or financial deficit, like you losing mental peace because of other people's problems that's not your bloodline family.
Yeah.
But you care so much, you so involved in these people that it's bringing you actual stress and turmoil in your everyday life, and it might link over to your household. But if somebody is at the head of that and they did that for you, and you can't be there, you can't be real enough with them to go through the fire with them when they were surfing on the water in the sunshine with you. You a bitch ass nigga, and that slime shit, that snake shit. And that's my whole beef. I'ma forever be against that term.
Yeah. Let me ask you this
I don't give a fuck about no particular rappers and them niggas. Like,
let me ask you this shit in the most vague way possible. I believe that you are an individual, that the people you keep around you. I know that there's you responded to somebody that was talking about the Sayso P shit, which I was like, I don't even know why you would respond, because you're somebody that you genuinely love the people around you. So if you're ever put in that situation where somebody that you love like that, you're in a courtroom, they make you out to seem like a liar or they go against the code, like, could you ever see yourself?
It's impossible. It's just unfathomably possible with the type of group and the family that I have. It's just not that. I'm from an honorable group of men that we all just rather die. It's honest truth.
Yeah.
I'm just from
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We rather die on our sword than live as a bitch cuddled in the shield. We rather die on the sword.
Yeah. And I see that.
You see it though.
Yeah, I see
you
it.
there.
Yeah, like,
you know
it's love.
We hold our own court. Like, it's a lot of things that most men are not willing to experience with each other. That's why they're not willing to go through the things that we like. Any miscommunication, conflict, anything of that sort amongst my group, it's gonna get addressed and handled in that garage or at one of my business establishments. Like, even since I've opened my strip club, we probably had 5 or 6 fights amongst each other, keeping the business right, just as men. Like, once people get out of the habit and the tradition of constructive criticism, conflictual criticism, amongst men, that's when you start acting like hoes.
So, we're in Miami. You've been in Miami for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm damn near thinking like these are Miami native, not a Houston native right now.
I've been here 6 years.
Yeah. Thug is also out here.
All them niggas out here. Everybody out here.
And
I'm outside.
if you cross paths with him, what does that even look like?
Man, I be seeing everybody see me.
Yeah.
Like, it just don't...
But you're such
I don't got no, like, at the end of the day, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm a different type of nigga, like, so...
But that's exactly what I want to hear.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Because
I'll be outside by myself, or I'll be outside with a bunch of Zoes out here that love me, like, I move how I move, and it's very respected. So it's like, I don't.
This is the reason I ask. Really, we seen where YFN Lucci and
that's what's
Lil
up. That
Baby,
was beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful for them. And
I think it would also be beautiful to see the same shit with Sauce Walka.
Yeah,
because you represent so much.
Yeah, but I'm not a rapper like how them niggas is rappers though.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I don't even be caring about that shit. Like, I'm just. Like, even as much as I'm gonna rap for the rest of my life, it's just like I'm a real lifer. Like, it's real life. Like, it's my real life. My real life is Grand Theft Auto. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people real life is just music, and that's okay. That's a part of my life. But my life is so much more than performing on the stage, recording in the studio, taking a picture with a fan. Like, I'm just great, period. And every single thing that I like to do or that I fuck with is greatness. So it's like if I wasn't famous and I wasn't a rapper, I would still be wearing the same clothes, living the same life, having sex with the same women, driving the same cars, traveling, doing the same shit. I probably would end up still getting famous and didn't want to get famous. Like, how people be like, bro, I didn't even think I was going to be famous. Like, I didn't want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I never say that because I've always wanted to be a superstar since I was a child. But once I started discovering other things in life that I was good and talented in and that was meant for me as well, like, that shit don't... Man, I love it. I respect it. I love rap right now more for what it does for the people that I love than what it do for me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
If rap only took care of me, I probably would have been not cared about doing it to the point to where I wouldn't have did it. Because the reason why I say that, it's not because I don't love music and love making music. I get tired of it because I've been doing it so long. But I'm not a fit-in nigga. I don't want to fit in. I stand out. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader. So if for me to be in any group of niggas, any group of rappers, to hang with anybody or to be with any, like, if I feel like I gotta force myself or be a way that I'm not to hang with you niggas, I don't even want to hang with niggas or be around niggas. It ain't got nothing to do with no rap shit, period. It's about who I am as a man. I got a father. I have a dad. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and that's something we gotta get going too. I definitely want to be able to sit down.
Yeah, I want to bring my dad up here. I got a type of daddy like, nigga, like when I seen that shit on the internet when nigga sent the picture of to his daddy and him taking a picture in front of another nigga car, and the nigga daddy was like, congratulations, son, your pussy ass just took a picture in front of another nigga car. Fuck wrong with you? Like, that's the type of shit I'm raised up under.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't want to wear another nigga chain. I got my own chains, nigga. I get around Floyd Mayweather. I'm not the nigga out there be looking at Floyd Mayweather and they like, oh my God, you got all of those diamonds. Jesus Christ. I'm in that hoe looking at Floyd and they like, hell yeah, Floyd, that shit live. But nigga, look at me. I'm on my way to being on your ass, Unc. I'm right here, Unc. You see this shit? Yeah, you the nigga I'm coming after. I'm trying to have the money you got. I'm trying to have the diamonds you got. But I have them as I'm talking to you.
Right.
They just not at that level yet. You in a Bugatti, I'm in a Rolls Royce. I'm still in a Rolls Royce, brother. You in the Lamborghini SVJ, I'm in the Lamborghini Huracan. Your shit 1 million, 2.6 million. Fuck it, my shit 900,000.
Right.
I'm still in the Lamborghini.
Right there with you.
I'm gonna fuck the same house, get on the same plane, drive my house in the same gate, in the same neighborhood. I could do every single thing that
But you can't drive off with the gas pump.
And yeah, shit, obviously I can, because I did it the other day. It's on Miami Dade. Shit.
But I seen you walk out with the socks on, and you're like, oh shit, and then you had to back up to that shit. That shit was wild.
Yeah, man. You know, I got Louis Vuitton socks on right now.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Louis,
My
nigga.
boy sent me the clip because like when we do these podcasts and shit, and people see me. Every clip that comes with a certain individual, because they're like, I know you fuck with Sauce Walka because you be having him up on your channel a bunch of times. What the fuck is going on with him? I'm like, that's just Sauce.
Man,
like,
our nigga just out there having fun, moving fast, living that Miami lifestyle, running around, bullet in my leg, girls having fun, trying to wake
that
up.
shit is healing good.
Yeah, this the bullet trying to come out now. I hope that bitch come out. Get the fuck out of me.
How
Big as fuck.
When we were at Houston in the club, a lot of people were able to miss. A lot of people missed what was said because it was. I ain't have the mics. I forgot the mics when I met you in Splash House, so a lot of it was blurred out. But you were talking about like heavy is the. How does the saying go?
Heavy as the shoulders of the king who wears the crown.
Yeah. And you were talking about that because we were talking about what had went on in Memphis and the people that do have all their bullshit ass comments of everything that goes on. Whack 100 was even here, and they were talking about specifically how dude stood over you and recognized you. Was that what actually happened? He recognized you and then he ran off.
Also, like with that whole shit, it's like to this point, it's like out of the. It's like blood.
I hear you.
You see what I'm saying? Like niggas seen this shit, and it's like, motherfucker, you can like it's so much to this shit that just piss me off, and it's a headache. So it's like, you gotta, like that's what I be saying. Like niggas people not living this shit to understand how deep this shit could be because you just not that person. You not that nigga.
Yeah.
Like you ain't like you don't like person don't know what it feel like to have the type of respect and honor and love to make people do things under certain scenarios that the normal savage or whatever person is, like everybody like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just. People just stuck in what they believe in and whatever, and like just like you got people that believe that every time a gun goes to a person's face that person supposed to bag down, die, lay down, and get killed. Then you got certain people that gun go in their face and they go into panic attack mode, and then you gonna have to force. Like a gun don't kill me. You have to make this gun do the things that it do to kill me. So it's like. It's different people, it's different shit. And when like a lot of people do fold and they only see life happening this way if something happened. That's why they can't walk outside without a security guard. Right. Because in their mind and in their rationalization of life, if you walk outside and you are whatever you are, or if you are whatever it is, if conflict or trouble or problems happen, we feel that it's only supposed to end this way.
Yeah.
If somebody gets shot, everybody supposed to die. If this happened, it's supposed to go like this. If this happened, like all of them, or a motherfucker feel like this happened because of this person and it's your fault. Like that shit, motherfucker just.
That's why I preface this with
you know what I'm saying?
The saying the heavy is the
and that's why I'm not. And that's why I don't kill them. Like, cause I know the real. Like my brothers know the real. Niggas that really love Sayso P, that's really my brother know his life.
Yeah.
Know how he was living. Know how I was living. Know how we all living. Know what. Like I said, without rap, we all are something.
Yeah.
Without rap. Like, that's what we are. That's what TSF is. We are a group of extraordinary gentlemen who rap very good, but also are cool things without rap. But some of these things come with dangers. So it's just like, I'm not gonna not be my brother's friend because of the way he walk his life. Even in this, I know this nigga love, honor, and respect, and put his life on the line for me. You know what I'm saying? I understand this shit that come with hanging with him. This shit that come with hanging with me.
Yeah.
So that was just one of them times where shit, That was a cause and of the effect.
Now, when we talk,
Effect of the cause, rather.
Yeah.
Cause and effect, but the effect of the cause. But shit, it don't mean I ain't gonna be down for my brother cause, nothing like that. I had to take that.
You ain't got to prove anything to any of them people. That's what they want you to do and shit like that.
It's celebrities. Like we fan. Like that's what they supposed to do is live off of our life. And that's their imagination. Like they dream. We like Fortnite or some shit to them.
Yeah, facts.
But they ain't really doing this shit and living this shit.
100%.
But just like I always say, next week, unfortunately, another artist passed away right after my situation. Young Scooter, police. If there was somebody to blame in that situation, they would be blaming them.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, y'all can't blame the police, even though y'all should be ridiculing and blaming the police. But guess what? That be the type of shit that make me not like black people with the black shit.
Yeah.
Because they're rarely up for a story for my situation, but in bro's situation, or even in a situation like, or just say for instance, what if when Skiller got shot at, if something would have went bad, worse than what it went. You see what I'm saying?
I met him out in Houston with Trey the Truth.
Fuck with Skiller, real nigga player. I've been knowing about him for years. Real nigga player. Blessings to him, and I'm so happy that he made it through his shit like I made it through my shit. But like I'm saying, if you not us, then you will never get and understand what's really going on. You just gonna make up what you want it to be in your imagination, which is gonna be so far from the truth. So it's like, I don't care. But at the end I think it was more or less people really bothered by the fact of they don't understand how I cope with life.
Yeah.
People want to see me hurt. People want to see me sad. People want to see me.
It's what I just told him before the interview.
Yeah.
I said, Sauce is the type of dude that lives on the king shit. I said, when I had the conversation with him that a lot of people were missed out in Splash House, the conversation was, because he was saying, he was like, I know he's got to be dealing with some shit. I said, yeah, he's probably dealing with some shit, but he worded it perfectly. Can the owner of the company that has to pay the bill pay the payroll every Friday, can he not pay the payroll that Friday because somebody died?
Because my fucking granny died? No. My son just drowned in the pool. So what? You still gotta pay all of these bills. You still gotta do this. You still gotta lead this person. You still got other kids. You still got this. And guess what? Somebody else might die next week. This is the difference between the niggas that got muscles and people that's fat. I'm not no fat give up on life person because the life hit me with hard shit. I'm going to hit back. Or I'm accept the things that you cannot change and change the things that you can. That's the ultimate balance of peace. So if there's things in this world that I can't change and there's things that I can, I'm going to do my best to be as much of an influential, powerful tool for where I can be, but I'm not going to allow myself to break my own spirit and my own soul because I can't fix something else.
Right.
Because if I allow myself to be broken, then that means I can't grow, and I can't grow the other people that depend on me. I'm a god. I'm a king. If you feel of yourself as a god or a king, then y'all say that Jesus gave his only begotten son to die for a bunch of unappreciative, unworthy human souls.
Peasants,
ants, monkeys, whatever we supposed to be to the angelic shit or whatever in the universe, the cosmos, for us to for that story to be truth and God to have that much sacrifice, that much selflessness, that much compassion for others to give away or to understand something that's your personal creation is for you. You created this other shit for the world and for us to live, earth and all the other shit. This is supposed to be something that's yours to create for you, and you still gave it to us and was willing to lose it and keep moving forward, right? So that's if a person that understands and wants ultimate power understands that. Unfortunately, to a certain extent, everything is everything is meant to perish, just like everything is meant to develop.
No, because I fuck with you, I can't really, like, when we have conversations, we be mostly having conversations, but I got like 2 or 3 more questions. And I had to like dig deep to like find different shit to talk to you about, because I'm just, when me and you have a conversation, it's just dope, and I feel like I told you this before in the last interview, I feel like I be sitting here just soaking up information too, fuck it. I saw that you were in a studio before with Diddy, and you played him your music, and they had you removed from the studio because you were playing that real pimp shit.
That shit was
Is there
crazy.
truth to that? That's how that went?
Yeah, that's exactly how it went. Shit fucked my head up, blood, and I had no identification with his whatever was finna happen and all that was going on. Like, Diddy had ran across me from that video I did from the block freestyle when I did the with my Maybach truck hopping in South by Southwest. And I had a lot of big pimp bars in the verse. Like I said shit. I was like, since 8 tracks, my mama was breaking tricks for 8 wrecks. Some like just a bunch of different pimp bars in the verse. Well, I thought he knew, you know what I'm saying? Because he loved the verse and he reached out to different people that he knew in his camp to reach out to me, invite me to like whenever I come to LA, like man, whenever you in LA, put up to the studio, whatever, we get a session so I can hear your music. I'm thinking this nigga on some music shit. Like, so just want to hear how I sound. And that's all it was. But I ain't know that. And then, you know what I'm saying, like with music, but I've grown to realize that over time, that's the hardest type of rapper to be, is a pimp rapper, unfortunately. Like, we got it's the hardest thing in the streets, period, is just to be attached to that word. Like, it's like evil. Like, everybody's scared of that word. It's like you're the fucking evilest person in the world. People love listening to music about drugs and like being addicted to drugs, not what drug addiction and poverty and like the ghetto gospel, like how I do it, or like somebody just trying to give enlightenment to it. Like, we love to rap about killing and stealing, robbing, and dealing. As soon as the nigga get to talking about some pimping and the girl feelings hurt, and the only place they just love that shit how they supposed to is on the West Coast. Everywhere else, that shit is like taboo. The pimping New York music, hate it. Pimping Atlanta, South Texas, like it's supposed to, hate it. Even Memphis, like, even the places in the South that like Texas and Memphis, like, we are pimping states, like, forever in the history of time. Like, we've always had pimping and horn in our cities and states. And musically, there is no true identity in, it's like a stiff standing, supportive culture behind that style of music. You know what I'm saying? Because of the black cloud they have over it, and just the fact that niggas get soft about a lot of shit, so they definitely get soft and scary about losing the ability to get more pussy. Yeah. If they feel like that they gonna be looked at as an animal like you, or looked at as whatever as the P's are looked at, if it's not being, and they know that, because women get away from that shit, especially musically. If they ain't fucking with it and they don't respect that shit, or they don't understand it or have compassion for it anyways, they getting the fuck away from that shit.
But how could somebody like Diddy try to get away from it?
And that's because he was trying to keep it. Obviously, you wanted to keep it under wraps, or whatever. Because I ain't gonna lie, what he doing and what I'm rapping about is different though.
Like, he's like,
that's some weirdo other shit. That ain't even pimp. Like, that's some
East Christian Grace.
That's some other stuff that I don't even. That shit is, my brain get to hurting. That shit is too much. But as far as like, just the traditional street game where it come from strip clubs, the blade, you know what I'm saying, dancing, all that shit, like exotic dancers, just that whole dynamic of it. The internet itself too, like just rapping about that, and being growing up from a mother that was a prostitute as well, like. My mom was a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? I was born into that shit. My uncles was pimps. My uncle, Junebug and Scorpio, some of the Scorpio the P, some of the most renowned pimps in the Midwest ever. You know what I'm saying? So to me, think of like a person that's from New York like him, and he's older. So like you from that older era where it was glimpses of pimping in New York and the old school Max and shit like that, Goldie, the movies and shit. Like, it's not foreign language to you as far as music-wise. So when he heard my music and we was really got to talking, he got to ask me questions and shit, the conversation just led to, so when I heard you say this right here in the song, but then you said this, like, what you mean when you say that? Like, because that's some real pimp shit you just said. And I was like, yeah, like that's what I come from. You know, you got niggas that come from selling drugs, you got niggas that come from robbing, niggas rap about killing all the time. I rap more about, you know, pimping, breaking tricks, and, you know what I'm saying, black empowerment or ghetto gospel knowledge and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Financial literacy, woo. That nigga whole soul dropped out his body. His whole facial expression, everything just changed. Like, he looked at the dude, like his little point of contact that he had, like mediating the middleman between us and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like, hey man, you come to the studio and shit, Diddy. Yeah. He hit me in my DM one time. He's like, my assistant, so gonna get up with you and then all that other shit. So yeah, nigga. So he get to ask you. That nigga say, so, like, do you like women? Do you hate women? Like, do you hate women? Like, saying, like, what the fuck? Why? Because I'm pimping, that mean I hate women. I don't hate women. I love women. I love women more than anybody. Women.
He was just making sure you ain't try to go fuck Cassie.
Say, he was in I don't know. It was a whole other bitch in the studio. That bitch didn't look like Cassie to me. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but bro just got real uncomfortable and ended the session like.
What is that shit?
It might be me. But yeah, bro got real uncomfortable and was like, yeah, what time is it? I was like, and I peeped that, like, damn, what's the difference between women doing it to niggas? Like, women pimping on niggas every day, women breaking niggas every day, women are taking advantage of men money and having multiple men in their phone and making a man go risk his life and do all these different things to go make money and give it to her. That's the same thing as pimping. She just pimping her pussy now instead of getting, you know what I'm saying? So I said it to Diddy, he like, no, man, no.
So you think
it's all about the love, man. Huh?
You think he wanted you to write for him? Is that what it was?
Nah, I was up in there like on some trying to struck a deal, like a
same shit he did with Nip, right? Like he did the Victory Lab.
Even if it's like executive producing, selling him a project, selling him an album, selling him an idea, like I just sold an album for $2 million. I'm not in a record deal with this company, but I sold them a project for $2 million.
Right.
Then like I sold another project for $800,000. I sold another project for $400,000.
People better stop sleeping on Sauce Walka.
Like that's what I do. I do shit like that. I set a project with another nigga for a whole artist that ain't my shit and put him like giving. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing other shit in music industry.
So that leads me
and
to,
that's the thing I fuck with. I'm trying to show a person my executive. Prestige as well. Like, I'm more than the artist. I got 56 artists signed to me. I got a distribution company. I'm doing this. So I was trying to get into all that shit, but rap is just that's the key. That's the door opener. That's an icebreaker for other conversations. I didn't know if I was gonna leave with a brand deal, whatever. I'm just trying to explore business, and his interest is the music.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck the music. I'm trying to get on whatever TV the show the nigga had at the time, the TV network. How can I get my own show? Like, what I'm the type of person. I'm a money
hustler,
shark. Yeah, I'm a hustler.
I'm real version.
I'm going in this room trying to close a deal. Yeah. I'm trying to find somewhere to straight gold. Oh, yeah, bet. We came up here talking about this. We left about crypto, and you gave me funding to do this right here and promote it, market it, and $600,000. That's cool.
Right.
Fuck rapping, like whatever I can come up with and we conspire. That's what I'm on from music, business standpoint wise. But
he said it was all about the love.
Yeah, he was recording the Love album and shit. And bro just peeped my whole demeanor like, I'm just a, you know what I'm saying? You know how I come?
Intimidating motherfucker, that's what he said.
I don't know why niggas be intimidated by a nigga blood. I don't know why. Because then they be like, Sauce Walka is corny and crazy as hell. Then they get around and nigga be scared and nervous as a motherfucker. I don't understand.
Because you live your own life. Now that leads me into one of the other questions I was going to ask you. Mexican OT in that clip from the viral clip. A clip goes viral and it's saying like you switched up the production on the album.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it. But that's one of the albums I was talking about that I sold. I sold me and Mexican OT album along with my one of my friends, Ryan Kane, the $2 million project. I facilitated that deal, created it, and with my partner closed it. But they had their own miscommunication and disputes between his staff, not my staff, but my partner's staff, his staff, and like producers and the payments, the pricing. It's a lot of business shit.
Yeah.
It's not nothing personal, you know what I'm saying? But again, Mexican OT is not necessarily involved in that part of the business. He's not necessarily business savvy with the music industry side of it. That's not really his forte. He really care about the sound of the songs and the production of the song and how great the lyrics are and putting this much emphasis into the videos and shit like that. He kind of turns over all the legal shit and all the business to his team, and that's where the gray areas became it.
Yeah.
Because wherever it was, you know, people want to cut costs to save money and funding, and we're going back and forth with the beats where he could have been involved and, you know, kind of help facilitate correcting and stopping and pushing some of these situations because, believe it or not, like I always was trying to tell him, you have the higher invested interest in the situation because you are the bigger streaming artist and you have the bigger label that's hovering the deal, that's putting their control over the deal situation because they have control over your situation. I don't have no deals or no partners that can control any business, musical, contractual agreements that I do. I'm what you call non-exclusive. I only put myself in non-exclusive agreements. So because of that, I know exactly how all of the terms, the deliverables, everything that has to get done within these contracts that I do with these companies because that's the only place where I'm legally binding or I could be sued or held responsible if I don't complete whatever the deliverables are, and then we're done. My money is my money, whatever that's y'all business, you know what I'm saying? Versus I get a residual, whatever. But it's a bunch of different shit that goes along with releasing the album, the production split sheets, the producer agreements.
That most people don't understand.
Exactly.
But you gotta
it's not just a Mexican OT shit.
Yeah.
The average artist, nigga, 98, 96, 95% of artists, it's not just Mexican OT. 95% of artists don't know shit about that shit. So, and there was times where I was trying to tell that nigga, like, he was worried about shooting a video or something, like trying to do this for, and I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm trying to get the business straight. I'm trying to get the business done. I'm trying to worry about the business. And this nigga told me, like, well, why you worried about the business stuff? We don't need to be worried about that. We need to be worried about the album. And da-da-da-da. And I had to kind of like get on his ass about that shit. Like, bro, don't tell me not to deal with the business, nigga. I'm like my little brother, little Bubba in the middle of that shit. Like, all right, nigga, I deal with the business.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman. No matter how much music, rap I do, whatever, I love you to death, OT, Virgil, you my nigga, Chicken P. I fuck with OT, he's my nigga. I would never say nothing on camera to him or anybody that I won't say in anybody's face. I don't give a flip shit. Like, I'm Sauce Walka. This shit really be happening.
Ooh-wee! That's my favorite motherfucker saying in the world. I damn near wish I came up with that shit. Last question I got for you. You'll understand it when I say it. If I'm doing a Danza Project shit and me and Orlando, we got a good ass bond. That's my brother. I expect him to keep it 100 with me at all times, right? You got your own people in your circle, and we got our own situations in this world. If Orlando goes up on an interview talking shit like, Danza gave me a phone call and all of a sudden 20 minutes later my shit got shot up. Is that the same and equivalent as snitching when people sit there? Because this interview culture has gotten to a point where we look at a lot of these rappers that don't have no common sense and they be saying shit. Do you feel like jumping on these platforms and alleging that people are doing things is this equivalent to telling?
Yes. Yeah. Anything that insinuates what was really going on in the streets that put any kind of identification to it that's not supposed to be on these platforms is a form of snitching or self-protection. It's like you trying to, see what I'm saying? Like a lot of this shit, like niggas don't know what it be, and you ain't supposed to know unless you in the streets knowing what's going down with us.
Yeah.
Rap shit is rap shit. And that's supposed to be rap shit. Not saying that rap shit don't get involved and intertwined in the streets. It derives from the streets. It's the most dangerous job in the world. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that just because you develop enemies in hip-hop and because of rap and rap don't mean you don't develop even worse ones that got way better opportunities at you that's not rappers at all, or people that want to become rappers, or people that just in the streets just with hate and just different hoods and whatever. So it's like when you grew up in controversy and all of that type of shit and war and all of that, like, nigga, just like you don't want your enemy to know what your next move is, you don't want nobody to know the truth about what's really, really going down in that shit when it's really going down. But shit, you know, I wouldn't know because I'm a peon.
I had to ask you that question because I see it happen far too often on the internet.
Because
it's just like everybody's just telling
niggas do that
everybody
though.
about everything.
A lot of
for
these
no
niggas
goddamn
going
reason.
on these and speak about it. Hold on, Splat. A lot of these niggas going on these interviews crying and complaining and pouring out their emotions and shit about what's going on in the streets and telling about who did this to what and what did to them and woo, because they trying to make themselves look tough. Yeah. They want to make themselves look harder than what they really is when they really is baby
I think
shit.
it's the best form of self-defense.
That's what I just said. Yeah. They defense. They're trying to protect themselves.
Yeah.
You trying to put so much of this shit out there to where we can't even do nothing no more but be friends.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yo.
How you think baby and bro get on stage together shaking hands?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, you know what I'm saying? That's how my whole thing is like, we can end it on this now, cause I said this on the internet, bro. Everybody want to see a confrontation. Everybody want to see a beef. Everybody want to be entertained by a war until two things happen. It's on your front doorstep and it's involving you and the people you love and you are physically hurt, or somebody that you physically love is hurt, that your family member is hurt by that, or until it's done to somebody that you love or somebody that you adore that's not your family or friend, but you just have a connection with them, or you have identification of like that person was innocent and that wasn't for them. Everybody loves to feed the fuel of negativity until shit really get negative. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes a person like me that comes from the king, warrior, old school, gladiator mentality of shit, so I just rather be away from all of that shit, because y'all like a way watered down version of how I think. Because I'm the type of person that like, nigga, you gotta, nigga, what come with this shit is what come with this shit. That's why when I got shot, nigga, I was still laughing, dancing, smiling, and I was hurt and just start screaming inside of my soul for my brother, but it's like, and myself, but it's also like, okay, I understand. So, you know.
That's what it is. Sauce Walka, once again, Danza Project. This is my favorite motherfucking episodes.
Yes,
God damn it. This is what it is. Orlando, sign us out. I appreciate you, my brother. Let's get it.